I'm the fire, can you take me? I will send out and catch you slowly. I feel like a hurricane.
Good night, pips. I don't know, it's a boy, All Fire 777. Coming to you live from. Where am I coming from? Coming to you live from where? Oh. Where am I coming live from? Yeah, guess where I'm coming live from? Yeah, it's your boy, Holy Fire 777, coming live from in the Caribbean. I'm in an island in the Caribbean. Yeah. So it's another Thursday night, babes. The weeks are flying so fast. You know, it's no catching it. No catching it. Yeah. So you're gonna guess where I'm coming from. Where I'm coming from tonight. Where am I? I'm in the Caribbean. See two coconut tree in the background. Yeah. Pretty water. Yeah. So hope you all doing good and you're having a wonderful week. You know that you can wait till the weekend so you can wake up late. So you can wake up late, you know? Okay, good. Okay, just discover something else. Yeah. Yeah, these apps, you know, you gotta get to know them more. Yes, Pete, so big up on yourself and thanks for joining again. Thank you all for joining and please, as you join live, please share it with your friends and your family. That's how you help the channel to grow and click on the like button. Yeah, just click on the like button. Click on the like button when you join. Please and thanks. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, help the channel to grow. Please and thanks. Thank you. As you join the live, click on the like button. Please. I appreciate that. That's all you do me. You gotta do for me. Good night, blessings.
Good night, Holy Fire. You're
Or,
late.
or you do.
You're
I'm
late.
late. It's better to be
Yeah.
late. It's better to be late than never.
Oh, me not see me on the TV. What kind of business you're going with tonight? You think change up?
I don't know. I see a big D. Eh,
You say a big what? D as
yeah.
in dance?
As in ball.
Cause
Yeah.
I mean not see it on the TV. You're not you like
I don't know why you're
when
not
you.
seeing it on the television.
Oh, here you go. Yes, here you go.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, sabotage your program.
No, I'm not sabotage. Actually, it's a little delay. If you're watching from your phone or your TV, you're not gonna see it at the same time. It's gonna be a little delay. Probably
Oh,
a flood
really?
show. Yeah, yeah, it's
You
like that.
should not. You should not have no delay. You should be
That's
precise and on
that's not
time.
that's just technology. How technology works.
No, but your technology should be supposed to be more advanced and mature.
Okay, I didn't create any of these apps. I'm
Well,
just
good
using
night,
them.
Holy Fire. Good
Good
night.
night
Hello.
and good night, all my audience. Thank you all for joining, and I really love and appreciate you all for keep coming back. Enough love and respect. Really appreciate you. Hope one day I get to see you guys, a lot of you, if not all of you. Yeah, so I can cook some dumpling for all of you, some meringue soup and some fish. Yeah. So hope all of you are doing real great. And please, peeps, just click the like button for me, please. You don't have to enter your credit card information. Just click like. The thumbs up, just click on it. Yeah, the one
Well,
that up, you like that. Just click it. Yeah,
I don't know. This
yeah,
thing has for
yeah.
some when I see up on the phone, when I see you.
Yeah, it help the channel to grow. Thank you,
Yeah,
thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. So
yeah.
tonight topic is because I mean, listen. Tonight topic. Tonight topic is how important is it to spend quality time with your family and friends? A lot of us take that for granted. A lot of us do that, including myself. We take that for granted, not spending enough time with our friends and loved ones, and always think that we can always make up at another time. But time lose, or time lost cannot be gained back. That's not possible. That is just not possible. So, as I said, the topic is how important is it to spend quality time with your family and friends? Especially, a lot of us, we're not in the same space as our family and friends, as in sometimes not in the same country. Sometimes we are in the same country too, because if you're in America and wherever else, in Canada or wherever, you have states are very big. So, but as I say, a lot of us don't put enough effort in getting spending more quality time with our friends and family. We always think that we can make up. And as I say, time lost can never be gained back.
Oh,
A lot of
really?
us, yeah, a lot of us even, lose our kids because of that. Me, for example, me and my son, we ain't that tight like we used to be,
Why would
because,
you say that?
no, because he didn't grow up enough around me. Being away for so much years, he just seen me like twice per year.
That's
It's not
okay.
it's not the same as being there, and that's the same, and it goes vice versa even in a relationship too.
Yeah,
You're
but
not
what
there.
Oli?
Huh?
Oli.
Hmm?
My vouch on that is that you went there to help him to improve himself, to
Guess what?
achieve certain goals.
Guess
So,
what? Guess what?
well,
Much parents I've seen parents done that. Leave Jamaica and went away. And you know what the child said?
well,
You went away and leave me alone. You know?
yeah.
They're not thinking about material things. Kids are not thinking about that really. They want material things, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and you're there to provide for them a better living but sometimes, you wonder
Yeah,
why,
but
you wonder if it's
yeah,
really a sacrifice.
it is a sacrifice, a good sacrifice, because in
It,
that,
it can be a good sacrifice and it
if
can be a
you keep
bad
on,
sacrifice also.
but if you keep on being in that child's life, although you're abroad,
Hmm.
away from that child, you're helping him to do all that he has to do, and assist him or whatever. There is no problem with that. You
Really?
will miss your parent, yes,
Well, as I
but
said,
you up in the hour to talk to him
well, as I
and let
said,
him
I've
know,
seen, I've
yeah.
seen, I've seen kids
I
totally,
understand.
totally don't have anything to do with their parents, especially
I
girls. I've
know
seen
that.
girls don't have anything to do with their mother.
Yeah.
Mother can't talk. I've seen parents bring their children here after
Yeah.
so much years, and they actually bring them here, and they're like, "No, you're not even like my mother. My auntie is much more like my mother, or my grandmother is more like
Yeah.
my mother." You know,
Yeah. Yeah.
and it make you feel bad and you think about it, but put yourself in the child. I mean,
Faith. Yeah, that's
yeah,
true.
yeah, shoes are
Yeah.
and you cannot.
So, can I change course? Can I change? Tell me when I can change course.
Well, not no, not no. So, as I said, peeps, the topic tonight is how important is it to spend quality time with your friends and family,
Okay.
and it's a very, I mean, but I would say no. Should I say a good topic?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it affect each and every one of us or someone we know. So we have experience. We all should have experience in that. How important is it to spend quality time with your friends and family? As I say, not spending quality time with your friends and family even affect even your relationship.
Yeah,
and as I
that's
say,
true.
and as I say,
Because
I've been there also.
yeah,
Yeah, you are in one country and your spouse is in one country, and you're like, but I am here and I'm doing my best. But for example, if I'm here and I spend 10 years in Cayman, and for that 10 year, I am only able to go to Jamaica for 2 times per
right.
year. And
Yeah.
in going 2 times per year, I'm only spending like at in office two
Yeah.
weeks. So roughly,
Right.
so 4 weeks in all. So roughly, I spend a month out
Mm-hmm.
of 12 months with my spouse or my kids,
Yeah.
and the rest of the time is on the phone. It's
Right.
it's tough.
Yeah, it is. It is.
It's
It
tough.
is.
And for me
The
being here and
reality of
having the
things.
experience, I would say it is far more better for the family to be together. But people
Yeah.
gonna say, but somebody got to make the sacrifice.
Yeah.
It's very tedious. So it is
Yeah.
very, 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 very tedious.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, you're gonna say you got your kids and your family, your wife, and you can make a better life for them by when are you going abroad,
Yeah.
you know. But then
Right.
it's like it's not that you alone. You sacrifice everybody happiness
Yeah.
because at times you send down barrels and stuff, and that's where you call the kids them barrel pitney. In Jamaica, we call them that.
Oh, really?
Everything they get, but then they are like so spoiled. Some of them, because I
Mm-hmm.
mean, some kids they still maintain discipline.
Okay.
You still can stay wherever you are and maintain discipline in them. But some will go astray because you're not there. You're like always busy talking, not talking, working. And if you're like busy working, what time do you even get to talk? At 10
Right. That's
minutes?
true. That's true. That's true. It takes away.
Yeah, it
It
it,
does
it
take away. Yeah, it
it's
does.
it's a lot. Trust me.
It does take away.
Yeah, it's a lot. And it doesn't matter how disciplined you are with your kids either.
Mm-hmm.
And you say, oh, you're gonna play a great part in their life. You gotta
Right.
work. And you gotta be busy grinding the wheel.
Yeah.
So it's tough.
Yeah. But what if it was the reverse where you are there and you didn't have an opportunity to go somewhere else
Uh-huh.
and you're going through all the challenging of the child going to school, you can't provide as though you used
But
to,
wait, no,
you
but
know,
you, you
they're not gonna be looking at that. They're gonna be
but,
looking, well, daddy should stick it out with us regardless.
but you
But
realize I've seen where, because I watch other channels, and I've seen where
mhm,
kids the parents barely have anything for them.
right,
Sometimes they go to bed hungry,
hungry.
and they're
Yeah,
like everybody. They're like so happy. They're living
yeah,
near the river,
right.
and they play, they run, and I mean they're so happy to have mommy and daddy.
Mhm. Yeah. Well,
You
you
know?
see, you have a higher looking life, so that's
Yeah,
why you did what you had to do.
yeah. So
So
not
don't
just me,
don't
not just. I'm not talking about just me. I'm talking about everybody else.
generalizing,
You're right.
generalizing.
I'm not talking just
Yeah,
about me.
yeah. That's
'Cause-
why, as I said, to change course, the talking. When
uh-huh.
you mentioned in your last live that you're gonna have a one-way ticket to Africa and bringing me especially. So what
Uh-huh.
about my family now? When you bring me to Africa on a one-way ticket, now you explain because that is in parallel to what your topic is
No,
now.
no.
No,
Well,
when no, give me a chance. When you
uh-huh.
talk about bringing me to Africa on a
Hmm.
one-way ticket, especially. So what about my boo? If boo still exists,
No,
what
what you
about my family? What about all the other stuff, my job, everything? What about
that
that?
is where not talk about your job. That is where repatriation concern. Everybody going, because if we're
People
going back
don't
to
want
Africa, we're taking
to
everybody with us. Everybody is going.
Hey, everybody
Pick up
excluding me.
yourself, Ali.
Hi, Holly. Everybody excluding me, right?
No, everybody going.
When you say everybody, like who and who? You have to specify. Joy, me.
No, if for example you're talking about your parents, you're gonna take your parents and your loved
Oh,
ones.
but I
I know
can't take my parents with me.
you can't.
Yeah. Why should
Okay,
I go somewhere that I'm not seasoned to the place and bring all my offsprings with me?
okay. I was just looking to see if it's popping up on the screen. If I don't have to highlight it no more, it's already on the screen. Yeah, yeah. But as I say, if we're going there, we're going.
Hi, Holly. Good
We're
night.
taking everybody with us. That's
Except me.
reparation.
I am not going.
Well, if you wanna stay, then you stay, but you're gonna get good food to eat and all that, and that's very important.
So I'm
Even
getting good
even for
fear.
me, even for me here, that's the reason why when I go back to Jamaica, I get some real good food. I can't get wait to get some soft yam, you know, some real soft yam. I haven't eaten an orange in a long time. I ate orange like roughly over a year now. When I eat an orange, because I only eat orange in Jamaica. Because the orange, the imported ones, they are too pretty.
Mm.
I don't eat bananas unless it's green banana. St. Mary green banana I get in the supermarket.
Okay.
Yeah. So you see, I mean, being in Jamaica, especially, and sometimes you believe, that we're actually suffering, or we are poor, put it that way, struggling.
Mm.
But yes, still we have the best to eat,
Yeah.
real organic food. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
But it come down to one thing, why a lot of us family got to separate and all of that. What do you think it come down to? It come down to management of the country.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it come down to management of the country. And it's
Mhm.
something I was telling someone today. I was saying to someone that one thing with Cayman is expensive, yes. Cost of living is expensive.
But a dollar is a dollar in a man's
No,
country. That's
listen, I'm
all.
saying cost of living is a cost of living is expensive, but the standard of living is also one of the best. You
Yes.
know what I'm saying? But can
Yeah.
we say that about our country, Jamaica?
No. No, we
That's why
can't.
we have to, I mean, come here or go to America or wherever and separate your
Mhm.
family. You say you're making that sacrifice. And sometimes you wonder if that sacrifice is really, I mean, worth sacrificing, if it's worth really sacrificing, you know?
Mhm. But
Because if you
for me,
watch,
I wouldn't say it more of a
if you
financial
watch,
thing.
yeah, it's if you watch when the Chinese migrate,
Mm.
not migrate, but when they come to Jamaica to do business and stuff like that, what they do? They take the whole family.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
a lot of times they take wife or they come first and they take wife and kids. I've seen that.
mhm.
You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Because China is very far. So a lot of people does that. But us now as Jamaican especially, and as Caribbean people too,
But
we go alone and then we
yeah,
end
but
up
then again, Oli, you go alone to pave the way.
to
You
pave
can't
what
just bring everybody with you like that. I mean, you go pave the way, then you bring your wife, and then you bring your children, whatever.
no,
Unless you have something
listen,
more
listen.
otherwise
You
concrete.
will be for some countries you will be here
Uh-huh.
you will be and you can never or you cannot take your wife and your kids because the salary is just not
The
making it.
situation is not right. It's not,
Yes.
up to
And
a
it's not
certain
like America
standard.
where you can actually file for someone. You can't file for someone in Cayman.
I know that. Yeah.
Yeah. So nice is so
Good night, Daryl Henry.
yeah. So for example, if I am here
Mhm.
and I bring my son here before become an adult, I'd have to be working certain amount of money in order to have him here
Okay.
to send him to school. Meanwhile,
And that's impossible.
no, it's not impossible, no. It is possible, but I would have to be working. I mean,
A certain amount of money. That's
certain
where I
amount
see,
of a certain
yeah,
amount
that's
of
where I
money.
see that's impossible. Because
Yeah,
the price tag they're gonna put on it, you're not even making maybe half of that for the job you're doing, unless you're a professional like a doctor or whatever. I don't know. I'm just
ex-
only saying.
exactly. So you see, then we
Mhm.
have to separate, have to make that sacrifice. But I'm not,
Yeah.
I'm not, not that I'm complaining, but I'm just saying, based on the
No, no.
topic, always,
Mhm.
how important is it to spend quality time with your family and friends. And again, it's not just about being, I mean, abroad either, as in spending quality time with your family and friends. A lot of time we
Yeah.
take that for granted also. We
Yes.
take people for granted. We don't do enough to spend time with them.
With each other.
No, we don't do that. You get what
So
I'm
all
saying?
right, me I come I came and come live with you in our room.
No,
How about that?
no, no.
What you mean no?
Stay in Jamaica.
Why so why me fi stay in Jamaica?
I still love Jamaica.
You want carry me go Africa. And me say no, me willing to come and came and come stay with you. And then we no family, we no
Hmm?
YouTube family.
Yeah, but it's not here is not big enough. We have to get a mansion or more like an estate.
Why do I have to be in a mansion?
Or an
You
estate.
don't
We have
know
to be
what
like
my
we have to
preference
be on
is.
an estate so all of us
And,
can be there.
oh, that's like including joy.
Joy, when Joy come, we talk about that. We don't see Joy come as yet.
I
So
hope
when
you
Joy is here, we
mention it,
talk about Joy.
Okay. So you're gonna have us all with you then, right?
Huh?
We're gonna be all with you. King Olifier.
Well, I mean, I was born a king of the earth. We are men, and men are leaders. So, just that some of us don't know our role or don't play our role. You know,
Mm,
you
I
see it.
hear you. I
Yeah,
hear you.
yeah. But it's very important to spend quality time with your family and
Yes,
your
it is.
friends.
Yes,
Yes.
it is.
Always, how important is it to you?
To spend time
Yeah,
with my family.
not
It's
just time, but
extremely,
quality time, memorable
yeah,
times,
yeah, we
memorable,
always do
having fun.
that. We always do that.
Even like,
Commemorate like holidays, birthdays, whatever, we
yeah,
always do that.
yeah.
My family, to be honest, is we are close knit.
Okay.
My brothers, my sisters, even included my brother-in-law,
So,
and my sister-in-laws and
so,
stuff.
so,
We're
so you
very
guys don't
close.
wait until someone die.
Thank God for that. Huh?
You guys don't wait for until someone die to get together.
No, no, we don't. We don't. We communicate. Even for me here in Jamaica, oh my God, you see the amount of time I come. The first thing when I wake up in the morning, is like communication between me and my mom and my sisters. And, we have that close knit communication. So I'm not lacking in that area.
Yeah.
And in terms, first, when you talk about, you leave, you go away to, migrate to another country, I was the last one to leave Jamaica. All
Oh,
my siblings, my parents, everything, they went before me because the fact is that I was still employed to the local government system here in Jamaica.
so how did
So
you feel about being you alone back in Jamaica at that time? Not you alone being in
I
the house.
didn't feel anyway because to be honest with you, thinking back, which is many moons away, I didn't feel like I missed them or anything like that.
You didn't miss them.
And no, I didn't. And I have to be honest, I didn't miss, although we were a close knit family. It's not like they all went at one time. It was me and my smallest sister here. She used to work with the Ministry of Security, as we call it. And I was with local government, St. Catherine Parish Council. And then she left, then I left. It was my choice at the time when I leave and I went.
So
Although it was
how long did they went? Did they go before you went?
Oh, many years, many years before.
And you didn't miss them after you guys are so close and live in the same house?
No, because I had the whole place for myself to roam around.
Okay. Okay, so you turn the whole house into a
So if
ramping
I
ground
want
then.
to be a naughty girl, I didn't have nobody supervising. Blessing.
Okay, so that was it.
Yes, I was. I was
Okay.
glad everybody left the coop.
Wow.
I was the only chicken running around in that coop.
Okay.
So I had my little free time to find out who Blessing really was,
Oh,
or who Blessing is, to be very adventurous.
okay. I see. So you were there swinging on the chandelier and all crap like that.
Oh, Jesus. And we did have a chandelier, of course. Yes, we
Okay.
had one in the living room. Yes,
So,
we did.
so,
I
but
could
you're
roam
but you're
around.
selfish then because you didn't
No,
miss
I
them.
wasn't selling fish at the time. I was more selling meat at the time.
Yeah, I mean, because you did not miss them that they were gone. You were glad that they were gone, so you could have your whole house to yourself.
Of course. I mean, all
Wow,
my life, I used to have everybody around me and then that little space. And I was in my early 20s. So,
good night, Joy.
yeah. Oh, God Almighty, guess who joined the platform?
Mm,
I had enough time to rendezvous. I hope my mom and sister ain't listening because they're gonna hear it from their lips. Oh yeah, that's why you have that place like this. Cause my mom is very particular about her house.
yeah.
She doesn't want this one coming, even until
No,
now that
I
I'm
mean,
here.
you see, a lot of us are quite different, because you're saying they all went away, they all migrated, and you was the only one left, but you didn't
Yes,
miss
I
them.
was the last one to go.
And you
Yes, I
didn't miss
was.
them because you have the whole house to
No,
yourself.
I had the
Wow,
whole house to run
you're not a
around.
nice person.
Well, call it what it may. If you think that's what it is, that's what it is.
Because after having such a lovely family, You
But
were
we still keep in contact. It was just
yes, but
my
you were glad for
freedom.
yes,
Wow.
but you see what you have in person is completely different from having an phone on the phone, speaking to people on the phone. It is completely different thing.
Yeah, but I didn't feel any way. Listen, as I mentioned to you, I was in my early 20s, right? So around that time, I was very adventurous. I wanted to know certain things, and that was my opportunity.
Adventurous. What you mean? You like going to the jungle and stuff like that?
If you call it, that's what it is.
So Alice say right from the horse's mouth lessons.
Yes,
Okay.
Ali.
Yeah.
Yes, from
So
the horse is
you see,
about. Confession is good for the soul.
yeah, it's really good for the soul.
Because I only the eyes like you evaluate me
Me?
in a different tense.
No, I'm just saying you're saying you was adventurous, and I'm wondering what
But who wouldn't
adventure
be
you went.
adventurous
I'm
in
just
the early
wondering
teens?
what adventure you went on at that time. You
What
know?
adventure? What adventure I went on. It's
Yeah.
just that I was curious about, moving from teenager to, you get it, whatever. I can't really say right now.
No, you can say actually it's beer. I'm sure there are beer adult on this channel. 'Cause this channel is for adults. When I
No,
put up
but
my
I'm not
content,
keeping
it's
anything.
for
It's not
adults
anything
only.
private. I didn't do anything wrong. It's just that,
So who determined if you didn't do anything wrong?
no, but the way you put in it, I can read through 10 inches wall. It's like,
I didn't
oh,
say
maybe
that.
she want to run around with guys, whatever. I want her to spell it
We
out.
listen. We
Your
listen. We don't.
mother
We
should
listen. We
begin
don't
to.
judge. We
Yeah.
listen. We don't judge. Joy said your mother should just give you two good slap, no blessing.
But it wasn't
The
only my
happy,
mother at the time. It was my
happy.
father
Everybody
too.
leave and you're happy.
It was my father also.
Inquiring minds want to know. Yes, exactly. Yeah,
Specify what you want to hear, Ali.
yeah. What adventure and you were adventurous and you was curious. It's a curiosity kill Miss Thomas Puss.
Curious, curious. She can carry a little bit over at the time.
Yeah,
Yes, Joy.
exactly,
Yes.
Joy. But she don't want to get
Yes.
to it. She don't want to get to it, Joy.
Yes.
Yeah, she don't want to say that. Oh, okay. But yes, and you see that's one of the things too, when parents go away, then the kids, you know, they become very naughty, a lot of them.
What them have a saying say when the cat is away, the mice will play.
Yeah, she can pick, she can pick, she get her, not Joy, it's the other way
No,
around. She get
no,
her
no.
cherry
It's
pick.
not about the cherry picking. No. It's
Then
not
it's what
about the
about it?
cherry picking.
Was the apple? Was it apple?
It was just about how should I put it? It was just about knowing me.
Knowing you.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, she can't carry a little man over.
Oh boys, and meantime you're there and you're happy that they're gone, so you can. And then some kids they're like so frustrated and
But
all that.
remember, I was employed. I was working.
No, it doesn't
I was a
matter
grown
that
up. So,
you say you was in your early 20s.
yeah, but I was still working. I was employed by the local,
So
by the,
so
the local St. Catherine Parish Council at the time. I just started working. So I
Joy, so
was
your
good.
man can come over without anyone bothering her. Okay, okay.
You know what, Joy? To be on that point, I
Yeah.
used to take over. If I meet a guy, well, my parents were here. I would take them over.
So
Introduce them. We would sit on the veranda. We would
let's
chat.
stick up in there, Ali. You would take them, not him, them over.
I used to change, guy. Like 2 weeks, I don't want to see you no more.
It a
I don't
tape.
want to see you no more. I remember one day my father said to me, "You see this house? I don't want to bring nobody through this gate no more." Because I used to like if I meet someone, I would take them home. I would introduce. And after 2 weeks, I don't want to see your face again. And we
Oh,
weren't doing anything sexual, you know. It was just like chatting. They come on to sit on the veranda. We would chat with the girl, mwah, and then he leaves at a certain time because this is my parents'
okay.
house,
So,
you
so,
know.
so
So I
Ali,
wasn't doing anything wrong.
so it's Ali. I say, where's your cherry to pick?
If there was cherry to pick,
Yeah.
um, how should I answer that? No,
Answer.
I didn't reach that stage for the cherry to be picked, to be plucked, because you make me got you making me feel like I'm sitting on a couch with a shrink. I've never done that. You only fire. But Cherry at the time, no, I wasn't thinking about sex. It was not about sex. It was just about knowing the person. I used to go to we'll go to like the theater, Carrot Theater, or I used to love to go to go-go clubs and then come back home, go out for dinner, and that was about it. Only
Oh.
fire.
So you think you're gonna get off that easily? Don't.
Because I mentioned the go-go club.
No, because you said you was curious and you was adventurous.
Yeah, I was. I would not lie. Yes, I was. I was adventurous
So
and very
Joyce, so
questionable.
Joyce, say you never did a virgin then because it did pick already.
Joy, I can't. I plead the fifth, and I can't remember. I can't recall.
So Ali say, who said sex? I asked about Cherry.
Cherry, thank you, Ali.
No, him never said sex. He's just saying that he didn't say anything about sex. He's saying
No,
Cherry.
I mean, I refer to Joy, Ali. I'm
Oh,
referring to Joy.
okay.
So you
So,
never did a virgin then because it did pick a chair ready. I'm referring to Joy's
oh, so,
question.
so, so, your answer. What's your answer on that?
For me,
Eh,
as I said, it wasn't all about sex that time. It
oh,
was
okay.
just about knowing the person, see how relationship go. I was always the person who is very curious about things, you know.
The next topic gonna be
Well, blessing.
at what age. What we can talk about it same way too. At what age?
Yeah, we can interject it. At what age we
Yeah.
all did they do the do
No, we're not
for
gonna
the
say.
first time?
Yeah, yeah, we can say. And yes, at what age you did it, and what age do you think you should actually start? As I
Mm.
say now, this channel we can have one topic,
But we
and
can also lie to, right? Or sugarcoat it, right?
we can lie. No, no lie. No, no lie. No lie. Just truth.
Well,
You
Joyce
listen,
said cherry pick at 22.
we listen and we don't judge.
You only evaluate when you listen.
No, I mean, who are we? So Joyce, her cherry was picked at 22. So it's say when you are married. Okay. So actually, then if it's Ali said if when you are married. So I guess he's saying that no
I
sex
don't
before.
understand what it means when it said when you are married. I mean, that's the time your cherry supposed
No,
to
yeah,
be
that's what
picked.
he's saying. No sex
I can
before
tell you
marriage. That's what
now.
he's saying. So,
Sandra, leave it at 17.
so
You're
Joyce
still in
said
high school.
we only do mathematics on the channel. And just say what? I can tell you now, me 17. But 17 is because government say 16 and 16, I mean, that's still young. Just a 17.
Mhm.
Yeah. No buying no pussy in a bag.
Well, to be very honest, and
Oh,
I'm gonna
so
be honest.
Ali is saying that's what he believed in. No sex before marriage.
So, what year did you pluck somebody when you were a virgin, Oli?
Hold on. I wasn't a virgin.
You must have been a virgin at some point.
No, guys cannot be virgin. I've never in a guy's been a
Well,
virgin.
how do you classify it then?
I don't know. This is such a good night, sis. I so answer you. Unless it's with or by me.
Unless it is with
When
or
I
by
get
me.
when I get one
Nah,
no,
get your mother.
yeah. At what age? For me, at what age? I was a very Um,
Well, all right. What age was your first time then?
I don't
Oli.
I don't remember what age, but before I could spell it.
I want Blessing to come on.
Hi, Sister
Blessing,
Joy.
where are you? Please come on if you're listening.
Marvin, fire when you first had sex. Yeah, as I said, Joy.
Marvin not on.
At that
Marvin
time,
not on.
it wasn't sex joy. It was dugu dugu. We didn't know that word.
Oh God.
Yes, peeps. And if you're not Jamaican, that's what Jamaican, when we were smaller,
We're gonna
that's what
do double
Jamaicans
double.
normally say. When we go dugu
Yeah,
dugu. 'Cause we grew up and a whole lot of people never used to say sex or anything like that. They said dugu dugu.
yeah.
Yeah,
Go do double double.
yeah, no, dugu dugu. And so if you never hear it, you hear it here. Dugu dugu. That's the same thing as sex.
Yeah, you can't phrase your words them better than this. Jesus.
Joy. So you couldn't say, hold the fire dugu dugu. You have to say it like that.
Man.
From in my day, I'm me. Please, when apples are ripe, they
Hey,
are time to
Oli,
be plucked.
somebody
Okay.
just texted me on the other phone. They said this is a very interesting topic.
Eh, I wonder who that.
Mhm. I don't know.
Yeah. So, as I said, peeps, we're talking about one topic, but yes, we are straying, and that's,
Interjection.
nothing is wrong with that.
Yes.
Because as I said, we
It's
don't have to talk.
life.
We don't have to talk about one topic.
Yes.
Yes, because at times one topic get boring.
Boring. Yes.
Right. Yeah. So now we are talking about what age you think
Where we flop.
you should have sex,
Or
and
what age it happened.
what age it
Not
happened.
should we're not teenager. We're not virgin fund. And not one of us is virgin on here except me.
Oh yes, yes, Ja. We said 22, but 22
Well, I think I was between 18 and 19.
blessings. You wanna
What?
make it look? You wanna say you was an adult? That's what you wanna say now?
Then 18 ain't adult.
Eh? No, I'm not saying it's not. I'm saying it is, but you wanna put it down there. I don't believe you.
You don't believe me? It was between 18 and 19?
No, I believe it was earlier
No, no,
because you
no,
was
no, no, no,
curious and
no.
you was
Between 18 and 19.
adventurous.
Well, what I do remember, it was on a Saturday evening.
Hey,
I remember exactly what happened.
uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay. You remember how Tyrone did it?
Tyrone, that's my brother-in-law's name. What the
Hey,
hell? His name was Neil.
Neil. Oh,
Neil.
so
I ain't
Neil.
gonna talk
Okay,
about him because he's dead right now. He died.
okay. It's a blessing you pick
It
your
was
church from you
between
were 17.
18. No, 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 not earlier. Only fire. Why would you think I was it was before? I'm a good girl, I don't do those things.
It doesn't
You
make you.
should know me. I
As
think
I
you
said,
knew me.
we listen, we don't judge.
You judged me because you said it was earlier. When
And
I said it
that is
was
not
between
judging.
18 to
That is more like making us an assumption. It's not a statement. It's not a statement.
I ain't gonna tell you all in detail. It was between
It's a
18 and
memorable time,
19.
so you must remember. So tell us how it went.
Yeah. Only fire. What about you? You ain't tell me yet about you.
Oh, me about me. Guess what?
Yeah, the
I,
first time.
I grew up with a lot of females that was even older than I was. So
So what age was that when you had all those other female?
uh,
Or that one female?
as I said, I don't even remember, but from that time I've been exploring.
13?
13, probably younger than that. I was exploring.
Get out of here.
Yeah, I'm serious.
No, I don't believe you. Wow.
And then growing up, a teenager, I'd had a lot of females around me that was far older than I am, and I've always been messing around them.
So they were jumping here.
No, I was jumping them. I was like a little ram. I was like a little ram goat. You still like a ram goat? Yeah.
I hope my mother and sister, Mama, please, if you guys watching, come off because you're gonna be like, this is not the child I birthed. No way.
I mean, but growing up in Jamaica, well, a lot of us, not all of us, but growing up in Jamaica, a lot of us as young boys. I mean, remember, no, there was nothing else to do.
There's not. I have two brothers, and I don't remember. I don't
Joy
have
said,
brothers. What I
9 year
do
old,
remember,
you use your body fire.
what 9 years old you used? Oh my Lord, John.
At that time, Joy, we wasn't really taking out anything. We're just doing close to close. That was
He was
crazy.
going to PP. That's all he did was PP, right?
Yeah.
All the time.
We were just exploring, Joy. Because I mean, and remember we didn't have internet and stuff like that, like these kids that where
Nah.
they can watch Pornhub and all of that crap. So
No, no,
it's
Ali, you
like,
ain't
I'm
going
going to
nowhere.
run before I
Now
get
you have to tell us the
spoiled.
details, but I'm going to run before I get spoiled. Good
you
night,
spoil you
everybody.
spoil long time, eh?
Exactly. Your cocoon bust long time. Some
You
don't know what
spoil
Ali is
long
about.
time. So yes, peeps,
But
the
you never
topic is
run.
how important is it to spend good quality time with your friends and family. But now we're actually talking about at what age you think you should start fornicating.
Fornicating.
It
How
is,
does
but it is,
fornicating go into this?
it, it
Fornicating
is, it is. If
is
you're not
when
married,
you're
if you're not married, you're
married and
fornicating.
have.
But
So
at
you
what
were
age?
married at
But seriously,
9?
seriously, peeps, at what age should you get married? You know, at what age should you have sex? And at what age did you start having sex? That's the
Well,
topic.
for me, guys, it's between 18 and 90.
So Joy
That
said,
I'm sure.
my mother never let me play dolly house because she never want no little boy touch me and even hide and seat and never play. Yeah, yes, Joy, that's true. Dolly house and stuff like that. I used to love play dolly house with the girls them.
Me never have no boy I play dolly house with. It was just we and
Alice,
the
you're
girls
right, yeah.
them play dolly
No,
house. So
no.
never have no boy around with to do that. I
Yeah, we
guess
used to
our
play dolly
parents
house
did
and
not
stuff.
allow us.
True.
Either side
Yeah.
parents.
I'm play mama and papa. These kids aren't having no fun.
We don't like to play mama and papa with you, because when I say put the little children to sleep and come and take the sheet and cover over me and you. I wouldn't like to be guys forget my young.
Yeah, we used to play mama and papa.
Yeah.
The joys of keep our company, Ali. Yeah.
Yeah, Ali, we don't want you to go, please. I beg you.
Yeah, but as I said, we were very rude. Very rude.
I don't consider myself as rude. I think it was just for me it was a stage
To a stage.
that we all have to go through.
Okay. It's a stage. But you see nowadays, if majority young girls, if they you hardly can find one anyway. I'm not saying they're not in it. You hardly can find a virgin. A guy that is not having sex or a girl that is not having sex.
I'm a virgin.
Me too.
And Joy.
Yeah, enjoy
I
it
don't
too.
know about Ali. I
No,
don't know about Ali.
no, I'm not gonna say for Joy. I'm gonna say for me and you then, because we say it. Let Joy speak for Joy self.
Well, that's true.
Yeah, let Joy speak for Joy.
Yeah,
Next thing she
you're
said, we
right.
talk for her.
I know, right?
Yeah. So, Sir Peeps, at what age do you think you should start having sex, making out? And at what age did you start?
Well, I started between 18 and 19. Joy
Well,
said she started at 22. I
22.
don't believe Joy.
Yes, it's Alice. Yes, blessings. Yeah, she's in Jamaica now.
Yes, I'm still in Jamaica, Ali.
She's still in Jamaica.
Yeah, jam down.
Yeah. And she will get wet before she leave Jamaica.
You think so?
Eh?
Me not got no river. I'm afraid of river.
And the rain a fall. You remember lady say every time it rains, you get wet? So maybe your roof will start leaking when the rain a start.
I wonder who I go carry me go river.
Huh?
I wonder who I go carry me go river.
Well, me myself haven't been to river in years.
I have never been to a river, although I live near to the Rycoba River.
All right, so I like this big Look,
Me I
read.
come down next week. Okay, Holly.
Okay. So if you never know, now you know.
Now you know.
So Joy say, make out at 20, married at 35.
Oh, I didn't know Joy was married. Sorry, I come to Bumpers Contour, Miss Lucy.
Sex at 23. Sex at 23, 23 up. Oh. Well,
So
I
I guess
mean,
you're married to your husband that you have first had sex with. And
well,
so
I think people should. I don't know if you said explore, but I think you should wait till in the 20s to have sex. To tell the truth.
so what you want to say? Me went against the odds. I should have been with by my parents to go between 18 and 19.
Yeah, even me. I should have waited until we might be, till I really
No, but
understand.
boys are different. Boys are different.
Until I understand what I was getting myself into.
Well, it's not like when you went and did it there, you get a girl pregnant.
No, but at the time, no, I was just exploring.
Just like me. I was adventurous. I just wanted curiosity. I had a little. I was very curious about things.
It was very
I
curious.
was even thinking that when I first had it, I was thinking of getting married and all of that. That thing never crossed my mind. No, I was just like,
The
you know,
Gate were early blessings.
no, it wasn't Keith Weber because trust me, that guy was like, wow, yes,
Yeah.
yeah. And he's dead now, but I never regret one day.
So, for the female that are here, I mean, they say that when you have sex with someone for the first time, sort of females,
You never forget.
they don't forget and they tend to have a special place in their heart for that person. Is
Yes,
that
yes,
so?
yes. For me, yes. For me, yes.
So Joy, so the food them I get the people them earn it from young age. Oh, true Joy.
Yeah, she always word things away.
So what you say you actually happen that you actually love that person for years, even if you have another relationship.
You know what? It was my first boyfriend, and he was just like 2 houses away from us. And
Oh,
my parents were so strict.
yeah.
When I say strict, strict is not the word.
Oh, so you have to give him to the
And
grill.
huh?
So you have to give him to the grill.
No, his parent was okay with it. And
Okay.
he used to come, he used to come after school, and he would come and meet me, and we would walk it down the road to go
Mm,
home.
so
And
sweet.
and all of a sudden, you see this blue VW car, Morris Mind or whatever the car was, coming in. I don't know. I think my father had a radar detector on me or a tracker at that time because I don't know anywhere. And then me and Neil, we would anywhere little dark spot, we would stand there and get a little a little kiss because we weren't doing nothing else but that. And
Okay.
there comes the car light. That was my daddy. Get in, get in, get in. But they wouldn't spank me or anything like that. But yeah, it was my first love. I mean, when I see us to get chills, and he used to go on top of his parents' house, and I would go in the backyard, and we would signal each other, and it was just fun. It was.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
So,
where did it
as I said, I
where
don't forget.
so where did it happen? Cause we are curious. Where did it happen? His house or your house?
I have to give that intimate detail.
Or at the
Just
back
think
of
of it to happen.
or at the back of the
I
house?
told him my parents was strict, so Sherlock it out.
Okay. Yeah, because at that time we grew up in Jamaica. A lot of us used to do it in the bush.
No, I didn't have no bush around me. We wouldn't go to the bush. First, I couldn't carry a
Eh,
decent girl like
growing
me
up
to the
growing up
bush.
in the country. Oh, Sandra Levy said, for me, he has no special place in my heart. I went to Jamaica 1 year ago and I just moved. I
I
just
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 wave.
waved at him. Oh,
But
Lord.
Sandra, it is the first, and it's a known fact that once you're first, it's always a special person in your heart. Something must have gone down between that,
So,
why she would say that.
Yeah, Alice, if you answer. I mean, not necessarily. I mean, she don't have nothing. She just don't have nothing for him in her heart.
Why Joy want to know if I out a door? No, it was
Oh,
in the house.
and Alice say yes, yes, he want to know too.
Ali
Oh,
was Ali had the case.
so what
No,
happened?
it was at his house,
Oh,
guys.
that's
It
his
was at
house.
his house, yeah.
Okay.
His house.
Oh.
I remember everything just like it was yesterday, I swear.
Okay. So
Yeah.
it wasn't at the back of the house.
No, 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 no. No, no, no. Yeah, he was decent. And the thing about him too, he was so smart and brilliant. And he used to help me with my accounts because I always like accounting. And this guy, he was so intelligent, so smart. So all of that compound together.
Okay.
Hmm.
So Joy says, Sister Sandra, that place no in our heart. Okay. And Sandra say what? He's not educated.
So that you can't use that to rule out a person
No, everybody
because he
different.
wasn't
Everybody have
educated.
no. Everybody's different. Everybody have their preference. Joy
Yeah.
said, "Blessings, where you are pretty it up for."
I'm not prettying up nothing, Joy. I'm telling you like it is. I swear these guys know when I'm on live because they don't behave like this otherwise. I'll tell you. But no, Joy. I'm being serious. No, I'm being serious. I wouldn't lie on somebody like that. No, because I'd really
So,
care for
so
him.
it's
And
Alice say he's good at maths. Listen,
I'm
he
good
said a
at math.
teacher.
Listen, I'm a teacher. Okay, so I'm telling you. So if you're good at maths and I'm telling the truth, then you should be able to compound that I'm not lying, Ali.
Okay.
So what do you think, Ali? Do you think do you have to just come out? Yes or no? Am I speaking the truth or not?
No, you say you say you do it by the fence.
Yeah, because he's adding up the maths.
You say he thinks he did it by the fence.
He's a mathematician, so let him tell me. I told him between
Okay.
18 and 19. I wasn't lying.
18 and 19.
Hmm.
So
Right after I graduated high school.
my mother was already pregnant at that time with me.
Oh, really?
19. Yeah.
No.
I know she's like in her 60s. So I
Oh,
calculate.
no.
So and I'm
My,
23.
my, my, my cherry was picked up between 18 and 19. I was on a Saturday evening.
He says because you say like accounts. That's why he said that.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yes, I love accounting. I did the first book I did was Principle of Accounting
So
or Principle of Account.
Joy say blessings. Algebra
Algebra.
we doing now.
Yeah, I loved algebra in maths. I did love algebra.
But what Joy mean by that?
A square, B square, A plus B, and all them nonsense. Ask me how it is now, I don't remember.
So yes, peeps, we're talking about
Blessings and
what
sex.
age did you have sex and what age you think you should have sex. Well, in Jamaica, the government said age 16 is the age of consent. But what age did you start? Blessing just start at 50, I mean 17, 19,
No, I didn't tell him. I said between 18 and 19.
18, 19. I'm just messing with your blessings.
I know you are, and I'm happy to
because
hear it.
because I mean, blessing, I can see you. You was a when you were like 16, 17, you was a big girl.
Big in what sense?
A big girl, big in body.
Yeah, I'm always plump. Yeah,
You're,
chubby,
you're a chubby.
pleasantly plump. But
Yeah.
funnily, if I ever show you a high school picture of me, I was like a stick. I was like slim,
You?
you know? Yeah.
So Alice, we are talking about the birds and the bee.
And the flower and the trees.
So
You're
Joy
saying
asked
things
me
that
your
I
first real
always
sex
do.
fire was it? My first real one, but they were all real joy.
Oh, they don't must have been real for you, doing.
I just said, not true, Ali. Okay, okay. Oh, but the first real John was with someone older than me.
It's always the case for men. Why is it so?
Not always, but you know,
Yeah, it's
sometimes.
always the case.
And in that we get to uh, again. I mean, have more experience to be more experienced.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
70 year old. No joy. I did not say my great great granny. No joy.
And the L part 70. Okay.
No
Oh,
joy.
Jesus. Joy. Joy on the 70.
No joy.
Yeah, but you only fire one 70-year-old.
Not even no joy. I wouldn't do that.
Oh, my God.
So, do you love older or younger women? Fire. Um, it's not about age for me. It's about maturity and being responsible and the person character. Not about age really, but not too young at the same time. Not in the early 20s. That's not for me either.
You were Alice. So after that, you went home crying. Were you that hurt?
You went home crying? No, no. I didn't went home crying. She just tell me say a big woman me want. So she a put it on me.
I have a question for
Uh-huh.
men.
Yeah,
Because, for the first time for women, we hurt. And
yeah.
there are certain things that happens, right? But for guys, when you do for the
Well,
first
and then
time,
so she
we,
mashed me up, Joy. No, she never mashed me up. But at them time there, bigger girls. And at that time, the female never used to really shave at that time. So yeah,
what?
they never used to like shave. It was
So it
sharp
was
like
hard to maneuver. You
yeah,
didn't
it
know
was
where
hard,
to
sharp
go.
like razor.
Oh, really? For
Yeah,
real? Yeah. I didn't know that had an impact on you guys. I didn't
of
know that.
course.
See, I'm learning something now. I didn't know.
It's the best of females now getting shave and stuff like that. Those times female never used to like shave, and especially if I live in the country, never used to anything like that, being shave or
Mm.
anything like that. That was
I
strange.
don't like to see a man shave down there. I mean, it is so distasteful for me.
Really?
Man, yeah, I don't like it. I really don't.
So you get
Yeah, to
dull now.
see
Fire.
down
Yes,
there
yes, Joy, you get
bald.
dull now.
Huh?
Joy, I said you get dull now. So you say you don't like men shave down there?
No, I don't like it completely shave off. No, 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 no. It don't.
Oh,
It no. To me, no. I mean, everybody has their own way of looking at things, but
yeah.
to me, it sort of turned me. I don't know. It turns me off.
Look weird. You look weird.
Yeah, it does because there's no air there for a man, and just his lingling and his bolly and
Oh, that's what you was
ah
asking, blessings. Oh yes. So blessing. After saying yes, me have a car that separate too. One time I heard a female asking that question.
so what?
Yeah.
Men have a cord that separates two. I don't understand that.
As in female virgin, not having
Hmm.
sex. Yeah. First time.
First time we hurt, it's very painful. It's like needle. It's like something. I mean, because I remember my first, as I said, I can remember. I mean, he was gently was talking to me. I was scared. I was like,
Why
and
are
he
you,
was
why
talking.
are you girls always scared?
Yeah, because it hurts, and it's the
Well,
first
on it.
time.
So Joy say, pum pum, no look pretty when it shave fire. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Said no look.
Well, it look pretty at that time, Joy.
Weird looking. It must have some little,
Yeah, yeah.
thing
So
about it.
so
Yeah.
yeah. So blessings. Why you ladies always scared the first time? Why is
Oh,
what?
you will come back to me. So you
Yeah.
want,
No,
to
no,
know
you
go
alone.
down.
Females always scared at
Yeah,
first. They always feel
because
scared.
remember, we we is the what now should I say is the not knowing,
Mm-hmm.
and is like, I mean, the first entry we start to feel pain.
Man,
I
it's
mean, you're trying to
different.
produce
Yeah.
to gain entrance into a very tight spot.
No,
I'm just like sugaring it up.
but you don't know
And
what it's gonna be like because you never done it before.
yeah, but it hurts. The minute you go like that, thing, it
No,
hurts. And then
no,
you're trying to penetrate. It's painful. And then the guy now, because he wants it so much
yeah.
that he's holding on to your hands, and because I can remember he held my hands, in a way. And it was a missionary style. And he was there talking to me, and I'm there like the minute I feel that what should I say, that pressure,
Mm-hmm.
you just want to flip the person off you. So but it hurts, it hurts, but after the hurting and after time, oh my God Almighty, drive
Mm.
me to the moon and
So,
let me
so
stay
no, but I'm saying you're
forever.
like scared before. Does the thought of it scare you?
No, it wasn't a thought because it's something I wanted to do.
Oh,
I
okay.
was
It
okay with it.
was the in the hack you got scared.
Yeah, because it started to feel the pressure of the pain.
Oh, okay.
Remember, I was a virgin,
Okay.
so
So
you're
Joyce,
feeling that pressure.
yeah, Joyce, I like your life for your pretty pumps when it's shaved, clean and nice. Yeah, blessing gone back to the good old days. Make sure you don't wet up your bed.
No, I'm not. I'm not joy. No, no, no. Mm-mm. We're just
Oh,
talking about what was. And
okay.
for me, it was pleasurable, and it was memorable.
Yeah.
It was something I was consented to have no regrets.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I have no regret whatsoever. Some women, unfortunately, may
Yeah,
be
yeah,
under other, horrible situation that they'll lose their virginity.
yeah, yeah,
Thank God for me, it wasn't like that. I have to thank Jesus for, my life generally. I
yeah.
do.
Mm.
But
I
let
just
me
think,
tell you something. I don't know how I'm like this now because normally I don't talk about these things.
well, we need to talk, but you know that's the thing. When we were growing up, a lot of us parents would not have conversation like these
Yes.
with us. That was one of
Yes.
the biggest
Yes.
reason why a lot of us parents even got pregnant early and stuff like that,
Yes.
because they did not have that bird and the bees talk with them,
Hmm.
because it was a taboo.
Too sensitive about things.
Yeah, it was
And they were
way
in
too
that
sensitive for them to have.
old fashioned way.
Yeah, because even my mother, I remember my mother saying that her hand told her that baby come out of helicopter.
And something too, I even girls, a lot of us in my era, we weren't even taught about monthly having our period administration and all of that.
So
I
parents did
mean,
not have this conversation.
when mine happened, I thought I was gonna die.
So
I ran away from school.
you didn't have conversation with the parents about stuff like that.
No, they did not.
Wow.
They didn't. My mom never sat down and tell me about anything. I went to school, and then I felt like I want to use the bathroom, and I went to the bathroom and I saw this. I was like, "What the hell is this thing?" I thought I was dead. I didn't go back to my class. I ran all the way home and I told my mom. My mom was like, "Okay, sit down. I'll tell her these are things that happen to little girls." Blah blah blah. And she went on, and I'm like, I'm only 10 because I started early. Then she says to me, "Oh, did any boy touch you?" I was like, "Mama, what do you mean by touch?"
Yeah,
She
yeah,
said, "What I mean, any boy touch you?"
yeah,
I don't understand what she's talking about.
that's the thing. They were very, very ignorant at that time. Parents were like that if nobody touch you.
Did
Instead of
any
just
boy
explaining to you
touch
what it's
you?
like. Yeah,
So, my interpretation of that is that if a boy just walk next to you and touch, because there was nothing like that. We
Yeah,
didn't
yeah.
do those things. I was in a Catholic school, right? Boys
Oh,
didn't touch or whatever. So when she telling me, "Oh, did a boy touch you?" I'm like, "No, Mama, what are you talking about?" And then she said, "Okay." And then I remember, I told her because she was close to her sister,
mm-hmm.
and I said, "Mama, whatever it is, please don't tell nobody this is happening to me." And my mom had to go back to school, to my school, to tell the teacher what happened because I didn't go back to school. I did crazy. I thought I was gonna die. I
Oh,
thought that was the end of my life. But back
so
in those days, parents didn't tell.
yeah,
Nowadays, children learn even know stuff even before it happens.
yeah. So Joy said, so she's a virgin. She feel like we never lose it, love. Okay. Oh, I said, Joy, you come back to God.
Well,
Said,
Joyce, so I'm a
them tell
virgin
us the
still.
the,
I
the,
feel we
the,
never
the
lose
cow
it.
jump over the moon. Okay. Then they tell us they drop the flag from the sky. That's true. Ali, long time, love. Joy, so what? First time parents were foolish. Not all good. Yeah, that's true.
I wouldn't say they were foolish, but I think that was how they were. I wouldn't even classify them as ignorant or foolish. It was just a way. It's a way. As a what was a way of life for them.
Way of life. Should you put it out as way of life,
Well, that's my interpretation of
not
it.
discussing important stuff like that with their kids?
Yeah.
It's not really
Now if
weird.
I have my baby, the minute my baby is born, I gotta be listen.
They were
Don't
foolish.
let no little child touch you. No
I think they
boy.
were foolish.
Yeah, I don't think they were
When
foolish.
it's
I
what
don't
old
even.
time parents and people used to sex. Exactly.
Yeah,
And a lot of them were bad too. But they never used to discuss stuff like that.
with their
You know?
children.
Yeah.
I think they used to see children in a light that you should be seen and not heard, and
Yeah.
you're not supposed to be taught a certain things.
But
You
when
know.
but exactly, but it's like they had no age for when they would sit and have
Yeah,
that conversation with you either.
yeah, yeah,
Just that, as I said, they would tell you that don't make no boy touch you
yeah.
and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Did
So
any
you
little boy touch you?
so
I'm
you're not
like, what are you
understanding that
talking about?
you might get pregnant from a boy touching you.
Yeah. And then she started to tell us the story of everything she went going through, like I was in the class. But then when I went back to school now, and apparently they realized what was happening to all little girls, I remember they came in, I don't remember, like, they started to educate us on, the things that happen to little girls and blah, 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 blah. What
Okay.
stream that you go, yeah. But
Yeah.
uh, they nowadays they don't even have to tell these younger people because they already know.
Yeah. Because of modern technology.
Hmm.
And they're actually exploring
Exactly.
from early,
Exactly.
from early,
Hmm.
and focusing less. And now they're actually running it down as if it's going anywhere.
Exactly. Because you know what? Since I'm here in Jamaica, unlike when I go out during
Hmm.
the days when it's school time or whatever, and the way I see those little girls, the way they manifest themselves and produce themselves around the boys and stuff, they are eating it off. And I'm like, wow, look at that. When my age, oh, no, no, no. It was so
And
totally
I think
different.
the parents are to be blamed too, because if I have my girl, especially my girl, a little girl
What you
growing up,
gonna do?
I'm not gonna dress her a certain way either. But they like
But
dress
then
them.
again, what you
No,
mean certain, and they have a way to go and buy their stuff, eat it in their backpack or
no, I'm
whatever,
saying
or their
that's the
bag.
parents. Sometimes the parents fault to dress them and said, "Oh, no, in sexy clothes and stuff," and telling them that they're sexy.
I wouldn't tell my child that.
Yeah, so a lot of time they see them little girls in. I remember one time, I was a teenager in the
Mm,
street, and I mean, I heard a guy say, she looked nice and whatever, and her grandmother was saying to him that, oh, she's a little girl, and the guy said, that's the reason why you shouldn't dress like you should let her dress like a girl,
yeah,
then,
well, you have a point. Yeah.
yeah.
Hmm. You have a point.
No joy, that now go fit your joy. Oh, she dressed in a belly skin and body right.
Oh, please, try.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yes,
But
babes.
it's nice to go back in memory lane, you know.
Yeah,
It's really nice.
yeah, it's really nice.
Hmm.
Actually, I haven't used that word in a long time because I've never heard. I don't remember the last time I hear anybody using it. Dugu dugu.
Dogo dogo.
Yeah. So yes, peeps, we're talking about at what age should you dugu dugu, and at what age did you start dugu dugu in? And dugu dugu, peeps, dugu dugu is a Jamaican word. But
Yeah, dogo
I
dogo.
wonder if that's coming from that word is coming from Africa though. Dugu dugu. That sound
Dogo
Africa
dogo.
to me. Yeah. Think about it. I don't
You
know.
know something, dogo dogo.
Yeah.
Dogo dogo.
It just don't sound like
It
just
sounds
cracker.
African, you know. I was
Yeah.
thinking of Spanish, but it sounds more African.
Sound more African.
Dogo dogo.
Dugu dugu.
Like what's that thing that they make? What's
No, no,
that
no.
thing they
I know
make with
food.
the maize? Yeah,
I know you're
yeah.
gonna say. I know you're gonna say. You're talking about fufu
Yeah, fufu. Yeah,
fufu is
fufu is
Nigeria and
dogo
Kenya.
dogo. Yeah, something like
Yeah,
that.
Nigeria and Ghana.
Yes.
But
So remember, you know, our ancestors were from Accra, Ghana. So maybe if we try to find out the word dugu dugu, it might
yeah,
mean a different sense, you know, and then but all of those coming down from slavery time.
here you try. Yeah, I mean, so peeps, if you know what the word, if where the word dugu dugu come from, what
Yes, please
I
let
mean,
us know.
I definitely think it's coming from originated from Africa though.
Yes, yes,
Yeah. So yes,
dugu
if you wonder
dugu.
what we're talking about dugu dugu. So
Yeah.
no kid supposed to be here. It's a adult content.
Only.
Yes, adult only.
Yes.
When I put up my content, if you look, you will see it for adults
Mm-hmm.
only.
Only.
So YouTube not gonna do anything, ban me or black me or whatever it is for. I
Mm-hmm.
say my content is for
Mm-hmm.
adults. Only adults. Right. So not kids. Yeah. This is not the kids segment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so Joy said she start Dugu Dugu at 22, and my sister there, Sandra Levy, she start at what did she say? 17.
17. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I'm blessed to start at what?
Between
50.
18 and 19.
Oh, 18 and 19.
Between 18 and 19, I can't remember.
Between 18 and 19.
Hmm.
Okay. So she
So
was
what number
so,
is between
so
18 and 19?
I guess it was a night then, blessing. It was like
Huh?
um couple minutes to 12. It was a night.
It was a evening. It was evening. It was
Because
like
I say 18,
about,
it was 18 and 19, so 18 and
what are you
19.
talking about? You're confusing me.
I'm not confused because I said
It said
between
was a
18.
night.
Yeah, so if it is between 18 and 19, it would have to be like going to 12 o'clock in the night.
No, you're crazy. I wouldn't be in somebody's house at that time of the night. You're
So
crazy.
it's and
It
must be
was
a
maybe
birthday. That's why
about
it's been
like
18 and 19.
between 5, 6 o'clock.
5, 6 o'clock.
Yeah, somewhere around there. It wasn't that
Oh,
late because his mother and father didn't come home, you know, and
okay.
they run business, and his other little sisters they weren't there. I just was just me alone, you know, and he used to cook for me. He used to make me rice
So
and
it was
corned beef.
planned.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't really planned because I said I used to go over there on Saturday
Oh,
evening, and he would
oh,
help me with my accounting,
okay.
and then
But
maybe that
it
part I
sure
can't
helped you that
remember.
evening
Maybe,
though.
huh?
He sure helped you that evening with accounting. Because
Well,
he was spreading a leg
it
one,
was destiny.
two.
It was
He was spreading a
destiny.
leg one, two. So it was actually accounting.
Uh, uh, well, I know you want to put it,
He was counting.
but I guess we didn't do no. I don't think I can't remember if we. Because let me tell you, he was so brilliant in accounting. And
Oh, yeah,
he taught
I
me,
figured.
a lot of stuff that I know now to be,
Mm-hmm.
be advanced because
Mm-hmm.
I have that in I have accounting in A and O level. So
Okay, okay.
yeah, I have to lift my hat to him for that.
Oh,
But
okay.
it wasn't about that per se, 'cause it was like tutoring me,
Mm.
and yeah. So, but
Oh, so
that
you just fall
particular
for him.
evening now, I don't think we were thinking about accounting. I can't remember in details.
So you
Why?
you was making love. You Ali asked if I'm actually love to make.
I don't know. I can't. That's one thing with me. I'll tell you the truth. I can't remember if no, because making love would be like you were doing it before and you're advanced. You know what you were doing.
So
No, it was
so that
not
so that
making love.
so because it was the first time, it wouldn't consider to be making love.
No, 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 no. I wouldn't think that's what it
So
is.
so you guys were just dugu in.
Yeah. No, it was more respectful than dugo dugo. No, it wasn't no dugo dugo. No, it
No,
was
but if it was
something
making
more
love, it was dugu in.
whatever you answer me. I never see it as that. No, dugo dugo. We weren't dugo dugo. We're just like, two little young ones in love. I thought I was in love with you too, and I mean,
You just
it
say it,
was just for
you
the
guys
right
you,
moment to be
you
done.
guys didn't know what you were doing. It was
He
so
knew he was advanced. He was much older than I am.
oh
Not much, much older, but he was.
okay
Oh
so
yeah, that wasn't his first rodeo.
oh
No,
okay.
he wasn't. That's why he was coaxing me and like, okay, don't worry, it's okay, and But
Yeah.
at first I was like, he was very gentle. He was very extremely. But he wasn't that much of an older guy than I
Yeah,
was. We were
yeah.
all in the same age group.
Okay.
I was like between. I think he was maybe. I can't remember. Maybe it was like maybe 5 years older than I am, or
Oh,
something
okay.
around there. Yeah. So it was just the right thing to do.
So that was the only time when you guys are you just continue to have a relationship with him.
Oh yes, that wasn't the first. Are you crazy? After
Mm.
that cherry tree was plucked, whoo.
Don't say.
Yeah, I ain't gonna go in detail the places and then after that, but it was good. It was good. He
Okay.
taught me. He taught me. Yeah, it was good. It was janky. It was good. Yeah, yeah. Going back in memory, I'm remembering everything.
So wasn't there a mess after? Not me.
Wally fire.
And
Who
me
said that?
look and scream. It wasn't me.
But Ali, we're all grown adults, and for the
Mhm.
first time for a girl, the first time, there's gonna be some form of indication that
Mhm.
something happened. You know that, so
Oh.
you shouldn't even bother to ask that.
Well,
There was.
well, in some even in some villages in Africa,
Hmm.
when if there isn't a mess after, then you're gonna take back the girl to the family.
No, but what they do in Africa, what I do now is that
Yeah.
they break the emen. That's what you
Yeah.
call it, the emen of the
Mhm.
girls before.
Oh.
They break it. The older women of the village, when girls reach a certain age, they use either the finger or some tool or something to,
Why,
yeah,
why would they do that? And
because it was their
that's
culture.
no, but that signifies that you know that she's a virgin.
The older, maybe the
Yeah,
older
but I
people
don't know.
would
But I
say
know a
something.
lot of villages in Africa. If they bring the girl on that night, and when you
Hmm.
married, then then if she don't make a mess, then I mean, you take her back to the family and collect back
Wow,
your bride price.
wow.
She just do it. Okay. So
Yeah,
after,
but for me, yes. And listen to me, Ali. I remember taking off the sheet and going into the washroom. And I was there scrubbing, and he came in. What are you doing? I'm like, I'm washing away. I don't want nobody to see. And then the worst thing is that I remember it was on a Saturday and a Sunday. My mom, so I used to hear people used to say back in those days that once a girl you go and do it for the first time, people can tell because your legs is never together. Your leg, you have like
Oh,
a whatever. Like, and I remember, I swear to God, I swear to God, I remember the day I was talking to my mom. You should see me standing up with my feet together. You didn't want nobody to know your cherry was plucked. It was all you wouldn't even tell nobody.
so you say
It
your
was
mother didn't
like a
figure it out?
secret. Huh?
She didn't. Your mom didn't figure it out.
You're crazy. You're crazy. No.
Oh, okay.
Uh-uh. Uh-uh.
Oh, so you heard him saying that.
Now, if she's watching, she's gonna know.
So
Even
what?
as a grown-up adult, you could never. These arguments you couldn't have it with my parent. No,
Wow.
no, it was totally forbidden.
So when you
Can't
went
do
around your
that.
mom, you make sure that your legs are together.
Yes, because it was a myth those times.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
go to high school and your high school and your friends they would talk and they'd be like, "Oh, the first time when you do it, your legs can't be together because that thing penetrates." And it was all stupidness. But when you don't know that you don't know that you don't know, then you're gonna think, you're thinking
yeah.
differently.
Exactly, exactly.
So, for me, after that happened, I used to like, I was very, very, what should I say? I'm trying to find the word.
So
Um,
so when you go around your mom, did you feel any form of guilt at the time after?
no, because they didn't know. Oh, am I gonna feel guilt when
No,
they
I
didn't
mean
know anything?
saying that she might figure it out, so you feel guilty around her.
No, it was no guilt. No, I didn't have no self guilt. No, I didn't. I didn't.
Let's up brain boss.
Hey, brain boss. No,
Okay.
I didn't feel no guilt, none whatsoever. Okay, something I wanted to happen,
No,
and I
I'm
think,
just saying because
uh
at that time, at that age, even though your mother probably she might be, you know, um,
no, because you see, I was
probably
going
she
by
might
what myth was there, so I'm trying to like, even if she would suspect me of with my legs looking a certain way, it was all just like a little mental thing.
yeah, yeah,
But I have no regret. Even now at my age, I have no regret whatsoever.
yeah.
None.
Well, well, they shouldn't. There's no regret.
Mm-mm.
Yes,
So what about
brains.
you now? What
Me,
about Greg? What about you?
me.
Offer me now. You have my old what you call it? My whole live stream. What about you?
There's nothing much to a guy. It's girls are more exciting.
Yeah, girls remember, and you guys don't remember. Is that what it is?
No, honestly, it's like, and it's not disrespect or anything, but a lot of us we don't even remember.
But
But
girls remember.
yeah,
I think
girls,
every woman remembers.
yeah.
We all remember. I don't know about man. Come
Ah,
on, brains. Tell me what you
listen,
think.
sister, you know, I'll say you are white go home.
You know what?
You are white go home.
You walk, why go? Oh Lord, I walk right. Well, some alley was just like 2 houses away from my house. That's how close we were.
No, no, no,
And
no, no,
the
time.
night had well, if you consider me walking when go home. Well, I remember the next day, which was Sunday, stand up at the gate. Cause in Jamaica that time you stand
Yeah.
at the gate and they would them say, "Yeah, look out."
Hmm.
And we make sure if Mr. Mother cover from but if we are still up away, we make sure with legs them are together. Because it was a meeting school, that
Yeah,
the
yeah,
first time that's all people gonna know. And I remember I didn't because those days you used to wear short skirt. I remember I had a long skirt. I put that sucker on. I would be in that black long skirt all the time. I want nobody to see the width of my leg to say, "Oh, she did it. She's no longer a virgin." It was just a myth. During your teenage days.
Yeah. You
You
think you're
know,
like gonna
yeah.
you're gonna get not me now?
It wouldn't be a knock knee, because knock knee would be together. It would be maybe more like a bow leg, like your leg.
No, no, no. Let me stop my leg with that. Not at all.
But I like how you
Yes,
penetrate my
yes.
little,
You
my
guys
little.
no, you are
Eh?
schooling me for asking questions. Okay.
You guys call me now. You are calling me. Yeah, yeah,
uh yes,
yeah.
guys. So if you're just joining and brains, if you're just a giant brain, I wonder what we're talking about.
Want
We're
to
we're,
hear brave version, but
we
me
are
don't want to
talking
hear
about
Shago at all.
we're talking about actually the topic tonight is how important is it to spend quality time with your family. But now we are talking about Dugu Dugu. At what age you think
First time you
what
dogo dogo.
age you think you should start Dugu Dugu in? And what age did you start Dugu Dugu in? So for those who don't understand, the word Dugu Dugu in Jamaica means sex. And I say I don't know where the word derived from. I'm thinking maybe it's from Africa. So
Mhm.
at what age did you start Dugu Dugu in? And at what age do you think you should start Dugu Dugu in?
Maybe I should ask Alexa. But no, I'm not gonna ask her nothing.
Brother Brain, when did you lose your virginity? Oh, sorry, Brain.
I joy. I asked that.
No, Brain, I'm sending a link. Uh,
Yeah. Cause sometimes your link goes off.
no, no, it's always on top of the screen.
Yeah, but sometimes you scroll away, it pop and it's not there. That's what I'm
No, it's gonna
saying.
be there. It's gonna be there, man. This girl. But I'm
When
looking.
you hold on to something, you hold on to something, I tell you.
I'm
More
not let
fear,
go.
more fear brains on this subject
Yeah, man,
of
Brain's there.
virginity.
Hey, Jai. Blessed evening, everybody. Hey, Jai, no easy.
Good night, brain boss.
Good night, blessed. Blessed, no day here tonight.
Yeah,
Blessing. I don't
no,
know where she is.
she's not here, Brother Brain. Listen, nice that.
Yeah, I would love to hear what she has to say. I
Oh,
can just imagine.
she going. She said she going to Italy.
Yeah, but Friday tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yeah,
Oh,
tomorrow she's leaving. Maybe she
Brother
getting
Brain,
all dolled up.
Brother Brain seems to start early. And
Okay, Brother Brains, I want to hear you on the topic
I
now.
don't
What
think
age of doing you
Hey,
lose your virginity?
you see that word when the word dugu dugu a
a long time a year.
a long time when I hear that. Trust me, actually, I laugh. But
Yeah,
I mean, I guess we're going to start using that word more often where YouTube is concerned. I mean,
yeah.
Dogo dogo. Yes, we
Instead of
should.
saying
dugu dugu.
Dugu Dugu.
Yeah, but anyway, I think the age of most people, most person who start dugu dugu probably like maybe level 12, level 12.
Yeah.
That up to boys, not
Yeah.
girls. No.
Then what the boys then do it with?
Yes, I said
Well,
that's
the
up the boy.
older woman. With the older woman.
No,
Yeah.
man. No, man.
Let me
When
turn off one of them a cooling device because when brain start to talk, I like absolute silence.
Yeah. Yes, you
when-
listen attentively.
Yes.
Yeah.
the thing is, I say, most boys and girls start to get out of place like within them age group there.
Yeah.
So, like expose or maybe come buck up on mommy and that like you fully understand and aware of that this can take place.
Yeah. Yeah.
You see me? So you don't move on weekend or you go down the country and you have a cousin them and some girls will come over neighbors and
Mm-hmm.
we just feel like say we want to be daddy and mommy and papi and uncle and we want to be kids and then something there. You understand?
Okay, Ali, big up yourself, bro. Yeah. Yeah.
So
All right, Ali, good night.
Mm-hmm.
you find
Hurry
a
up
lot of
and
people
come
within that age
Jamaica.
group there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we play we do dugu and that then something there, you know what I mean? But for
Oh,
me,
you know
me
something? Hold on, I'm
can't
gonna cut your brain, boss. There was another slang that they used back in the days, slackness. You remember?
Yeah.
Anybody remember that? Yes.
Yeah,
Instead
but
of you saying dogo dogo, they used to say, come back, go do your slackness, no?
Mm.
A slackness they used to say.
Yes, yes.
In a year time, man, we that say we are go hook.
Yeah, what I mean at the Stone Age in time. That's
Yeah, we more that say dugu dugu or hook.
How? Oak?
Or hook.
I never know about oak.
Yeah, we used to say we
But
could
they
go.
used to say slackness. Maybe Joy can vouch on that.
But sometimes we remember like at that age, like how it happened, like the girl up tweet, me up tweet,
Yeah.
you know, or the boy up tweet and the girl up tweet, and it just happened.
Yeah, because nobody was forced. We weren't forced.
Yeah, and understand? It just happened.
Yeah, yeah.
Something you want to be done.
And I wanted to say most men always want to be papa, you know.
Popeye.
Yeah, then the Ramphison.
You have to differentiate what you mean by Popeye.
Not
No,
Papa.
Papa mean like the father. I remember say
Oh, Papa.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought you meant Popeye. No. Listen to me, man. Me now go to no man, even up at this age and come calling him Papa. No. But that daddy thing and stuff now.
No, we're talking about when you used to play Dolly House.
Yeah, we used to say mama and papa.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So most men want to be papa because they can send the kids them go shop.
Yeah.
Send the kids them to school.
I got you.
Intention is to really mama and papa for true.
Yeah.
Okay.
You get the message. So yeah. So sometimes when you send out all the kids them go shop.
Mm-hmm.
When you look at them come back quick, you better have more leave as money, you know. Yeah, we send them back again.
Buy a piece of saltfish, what about that saltfish, July Island.
I have more book leave as money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, but you know, them time there was just some time we, as we say, we just
time, yeah.
getting an adult them business and say we are profile. You know what I mean?
Sure, man.
But I don't think those things taking place now though. Like kids more secure, boys more playing games, shooting.
Yeah, they're not into all of those.
Yeah, you don't really see nobody outside or run up and down in a group of them not playing.
Dolly House. They don't know Dolly House.
And the parents them directly I tell them local girls say listen, because true parents go through abuse.
Yeah.
No, say oh, any boy, anybody.
Mm-hmm.
But one time parents used to hide them thing they from kids.
Yeah.
More tell them about cow jump over moon and all type of foolishness and now really tell kids how dangerous sex can be or so.
Yeah.
So things and times really change. So you know really now say kids, you know, we find one and two you would get out of way or bring it back. Because I find out say at a school where one of my never used to go, there was a little girl that came to the school and she introduced to the school like the rest of girls them when they were like on Google, kind of everybody have them tablet.
Yeah.
And just type in XXX. So even child tablet is restricted. Just by putting XXX, blues are come up.
Yeah.
I was school exposed to blues, man. Can't pass around.
Mm-hmm.
You see? So it just I think we don't show say things at times just change, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we're things on time. We don't want to come down too much in our present brain boss. Not trying to
yeah, man, that's okay.
We want to go back when the first time you did it, how you felt, and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, like
your first time.
We are looking at two different scenarios here. At certain age you play, you have the dugu.
Yeah.
It's not a case where you must lose a virginity.
But we are talking when you lose your virginity.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when me lose my virginity, probably at the age 15, I think.
You're a good boy, man.
What age? Whenever I hear that, what age?
At what age?
Yeah.
Age 15, I think. I can't remember. That's like around 9th grade.
Okay.
When you're 15, you're in a third form, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, still a big boy at 15.
8, 9. Yeah. Close to 16. Yeah, no,
So
woman
was
say,
it with an older woman or someone in your age
no man,
range?
neighbor where you live close to.
Hey, exciting.
Same age group.
Jump
But
over the fence.
cause that's what I say, that's what I show you say the whole dugu thing. And knowing say you lose your virginity, you see that blood there, you see that little pop there, you get that tear there.
Yes, I
So
saw mine.
yeah, so it's a different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get to me and say, so me can remember that like
But
about
man, that happened. No, my question to Oli, but they never answer.
Mhm.
When you guys do it for the first time, you guys bled also, or what happened?
I didn't remember that long time, but after research, no,
Hmm.
I understand that men actually have something also.
it tear man, you have a
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
that
yeah,
tear there.
yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
but I didn't remember that experience. And it's
Although they were circumcised.
All right, if you're circumcised, you're still gonna feel a difference there because your first time.
yeah.
Okay.
And especially if you do it at that age where you expect say that girl not exposed to sex also. So tight with tight.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry.
You get me as it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it gonna be a difference and it lead you on and 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 on till
Yeah.
right.
Yes, Joy.
The try say.
For the first time, I speak in all of I speak in many languages.
I can't do it, John.
Mm. I say true me did up on shift school, so
Yeah.
neighbor did fair parents them gonna school, gonna work, and we would get ready to go up on like even shift.
Mm-hmm.
So me have ample time for know say mother and father gone and
So
I
you
want
were more the persuader then.
if I was what?
The persuader, the one that, enhances, you're the
Instigate,
one that introduces it. You're
yeah.
the one where,
Instigated.
yes.
Yeah. Come up here and act like me I do like schoolwork, go with my book.
So may I have something similar then? Because me used to go make Neil teach me accounting.
Hey.
Hey,
Trouble.
there.
So are you good at accountants?
Oh yes, I did because I have it in O and A level. Yes, I did.
You
And
know,
I have a degree in that. I have a degree in that in the United States. Yes, I did.
well, you actually went and learned. Some girls.
But not that Saturday though. I think it was more like a practical. It wasn't like a theoretical class that time. I think it was more of a practical class.
So Ali said, if you should tell him to leave, please tell him to go, guys. All right, Ali,
Now
stay.
stay, Alice, stay, because this is interesting. Come
Yeah.
on, Brain Boss. You want to hear the elude of Brain Boss's adventure for the first time.
Yeah, and so as I say, it's just a whole thing like, we know some parents gone, we are going to go to homework together before we go to school, or if she even done her homework from last night, based on mommy and daddy, me still can go copy out a fair book. Get my homework do. And then say,
Yes.
get a rose easy and it does
Sorry guys for that song.
It wasn't even nothing about me liking you or you liking me or we a girlfriend, boyfriend or no.
Mm-hmm.
It just happened.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, so it was not. So even after that, we never have a relationship then.
No, we still having. We still quite nice. We're nice. Even though for the first time, even she did with that woman. I said no. She would have more fret. So it's like me not see her for a while. Even when she at school, it's like she hide from me. Like you do something wrong.
Yeah, that's shame. That's not a little shame.
Yes, good. You get to me.
Never none.
But like say for instance, then it blow off for probably like a month and maybe a few weeks. Like she not have nothing to do with me. They can like remember that like yesterday, bro.
Shame,
Yeah.
she shame, like, you know.
Yeah, so even she at school, she hold her own her, she just feel say, oh, me do something rude, me can't get in a problem. Me just avoid it.
Yeah.
Until
But
it
you
just,
know, something brings, even if she does that, when she go home, she have a little smile to herself. Trust me.
yeah, because remember now, you know, the time pass.
Yeah.
So you go start look back and rate. So when me tell you now.
Okay, Sandra.
Oh, Sandra, you're in India? Okay.
Okay. Big up yourself, Sandra. Thanks for joining. Yeah.
Yeah, thank
Continue.
you, Sandra.
So it reach a stage now where if me for even want to look at woman during them space of time there, she not depend that because a rudeness will go on with you
We
actually
used to call
bleed.
it slackness.
It's like, yeah.
She said she not trust if you come over.
I mean, I said trust. It's like we don't want this happen again.
Yeah.
So
she not trust herself around you.
Probably.
Yeah.
But it happened nowhere.
I don't think that's what it was. I don't think it's not trust. Because, you know, talking from a girl's point of view, I think it was more like, you know, you do it and it's like you need to get more mature into it. So, you know, her little action, it was not like she mistrusted. But trust me, she totally wanted to do it with you.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's like she need more time to be more seasoned and whatever. But for me, oh my God, after that, oh my Lord, yes. Mm-hmm.
So
It has to be done.
After she crossed a little early day.
Yes.
I tell her do it when her parents them home.
When her parents come here,
Yeah,
do it.
because, watch your style now. As though the rooftop set at the time.
Yeah.
We can up on the rooftop like we are do schoolwork.
Oh.
Access if we can like go around with my book. All if me not do no schoolwork, I can go with my book. Act like me I do schoolwork and up on the top of the roof. Now on top of the roof of this dog house. So like if you can position yourself evil to the back of the guard house and watch your step if our parents them are gonna come up the stairs.
Okay.
You understand? So it start be. I don't want to tell you say it's sweet in a boy.
That's what you talk about. I remember one incident with the panel wash tub in the washroom.
Yeah, till no. At that time now, me started exposed to like I come. I start know what this is like now.
Oh.
Discharge. So it's like when you read up on it, it says discharge can get woman pregnant and thing and know say them they look at dogo and you did papa if you start a fret. I said I hope this not reach me, you know. So you got school now, you start asking look bad now. Yeah, cause you go find some road that pitney down here and bridging down here we're done exposed to we're in a them thing the long time, you know.
Yeah.
So I start to make all the G them and know such and I can't get 2 condom or I start a thief out all my uncle them condom, search all them wallet and them back pocket. So I start to expose now to condom. Now, remember now this is a thing now I start to do often, you know. So it'll be a case now where you got school now, you start to go in a thing with them calling them guidance counselor class, where you start to teach you now more about STD, HIV, them make you know so as much as young as you be, you can catch it and then look at things, so you know you're young. And in a school is like
time there was no talk of no HIV.
Well, them talk about it in school because
like, you know,
you why them talk about it in a school in our time. Back in a phone time, you used to have a local one taxi man on the road. I'm a big old man. Everybody respect him, respect every school girl. In our time, I be a young youth on school, on taxi man. And the local school girl, them I get exposed and the taxi man, them I manipulate them, getting the local lunch money and things. So you find a lot of school girls sexual involved with a lot of taxi man or a lot of bigger man.
Yeah.
So them have to bet this become now a main thing within school. You get to me and start to show about STD and them local thing then you know the whole condom thing and remedy, you see me? So I start like a school because I see them now say, yo, moms will live near me, they say, are they rude? Yeah, till the man I say you can't bring me in from the link. Because I'm telling them I will little and rude and know, so we start to pre all battery and you know them look weird and I'm not telling a lie. Them look weird the way I come from. They would start to get involved in more girls, more school girls. We go eat. We say we got a library.
So
yeah, you know, Oak Garden.
Yeah. So
man.
brains. So normally females would say that for them first time, they actually remember that guy, never forget about that guy. That guy have a special place in their heart. So do you feel about her after?
Is it true with me as a man? And me come now, as I say now, we are going like 10th grade, 11th grade. We start to be exposed to other school girl. You get me? You see me? So we are book better and better. So we not we are growing here again.
Oh. So
but it's just something that you can never forget.
Yeah. So she never on a special place.
Huh?
So she never on a special place.
I don't know of that. As I say, we start to book up and better and at a girl and them thing. And just interested for like you just want to run a commission with your friends.
Yeah.
You broke out.
Yeah, you broke out then it on sore. You get me? I say so. a female more will hang on to that. Probably if she tell her friends.
Passionate. Yeah, we're passionate.
Yeah, she more tell her friends say, boy, I'm not like the first time and me fret clean and then me and him do it. We help our rooftop and so she maybe hang on to me doing it right than me hanging on to that.
You know my time brain, so you don't talk about it, period.
But when I show them, you get exposed to this. You know what this is like. Sperm start to come out of your penis. You start to know sexual feelings, what it is. So you want broke more other female virginity.
Yeah.
So as a man, you're not stuck. Pandey, so you just can't always say other person the first it happened with. That will never leave you.
Okay.
But as I don't know if every man or every boy pity, but we know at that time my thing is just we want broke every girl virginity then.
Yeah.
What about you, Oliver? Come on now.
About me?
Yeah. What about you? He gave his version. What about you? How do you feel about that part? You know, he says that for him, it's like he will keep venturing. For us women, I mean, I can't speak for myself. I didn't want to be around nobody else. I didn't think of having sex with somebody else. It wasn't like a thing that I want to go out there and do it, but it's just that one main person. And I guess women are like that. But for men, you know, it's like, you want to see.
So what age listen say? What age you say?
You didn't listen to the thing before?
Remember just came.
Oh, I'm sorry, honey. Mine was between 18 and 19, and it was on a Saturday evening around 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
But so that means that then you actually become an adult where you can constantly go see a partner.
Well, we were 2 houses away from each other.
But you still wouldn't want to hide from your parents then and him hide it too.
His mom was okay with the relationship.
So that means
my parents were strict. So I used to go over there, and the excuse I have is that because he was so educated and advanced in accounting, I love accounting. And he used to help me out with my accounting. So, you know, I used to use that. But there was feelings for the both of us.
They would say them we're getting an airport pan of schoolwork and accountant.
Yeah. And then my sisters would watch me the minute I leave out the gate. Oh yeah, bless them, going down on kneel now. And they used to watch me, you know. I was very slick.
Here's the difference with your age and we being in school. It's not like say when you get that arose, because now you know wet dreams are come on, thing arise on your early morning time. The first time that it never you will always remember that first time.
Yeah.
But we start to get exposed to different female. You have some we woke up, remember now, you know, say me exposed to sex 3 months ago.
Yeah.
In that time, right? And you start to have sex with some other school girl.
Dogo.
Yeah, you start to dogo with some others with the rest of school girl in my age group.
Mm-hmm.
Where some of them done expose already.
Yeah.
So them done bad.
Well, experience, yeah.
Yeah, them done fully experience. So it's a different thing now. As much as you want, the key is to try to see if we can break as much female virginity.
Okay.
We just feel say that is a thing of accomplish.
This is an upgrade.
You see me? So so that means I say with this group timing and we being in school, it's not like say even though you say you have to still hide for your parents to go down there, you still can take yourself and go down there.
Yeah.
It wasn't like that for me. As much as she lived near same way, if the father say, "Oh, you don't come in here today, you know, me can't come in there." No matter what homework to do, it's just sometimes I might get that little 1 and 2 allowance there, or as me say, the shift change and then I can't read. But when we fully stay sub man and rain, man.
Mm-hmm.
I want to tell my brother, man, right through my school here.
Jesus, you're a pro.
Trouble.
Trouble, did it?
Trouble. So I don't say it, go on.
Yeah, man. Well, you know what, Brings? Sometimes it's nice to go back and you think you'll bring up all those memories. And I must say, I have no regret whatsoever. You know, I mean, I guess a lot of women out there, maybe, the first time it was so horrific. But
Yeah.
yes, because we can't just speak on just um aspect, because some women have different awful experiences, like they were forced or something. But
Yeah.
for me, mine was up until this day. I cherish those moments. I really did, because it was something that I wanted to happen, and it's somebody I'd really like. So I didn't have any remorse or anything in terms of that. And if I had to do it again, I would have done it all over again. Yes, I would. You know, yeah.
So
I don't know if I had a child and the child come to me and says, "Well, mommy, I'm 18, 19, and with this new type of generation." And, because these children are outspoken and said, "Well, mommy, I'm a virgin, but I like this guy and I think I'm going to do it." I don't know how I would respond to my daughter or even my son for that matter if they came to me during that age when I lost mine. I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know.
We want to say the next topic now.
Oh, the topic I was talking about first, how important it is for you to spend quality time with your friends and family.
It's very good. It is very good, because quality time with your friends and family. Yeah, it bring out a different side of you.
Yeah.
Enjoy for laugh a lot, all some good conversation. Your self just free. You do certain local things where you not even realize say you do it because you're there around the supportive ones.
Yeah.
But things sometimes change. Really, I find people spend a lot of time around friends and family for create that bond.
You're right.
You get to me, I say, because everybody just crazy busy and make them money. People are mess up people. Family are mess up family. It's like when you don't grow, like when me I grow, and I can speak for me. My mother was like the head at the yard at the time.
Yeah.
So even if she younger than her few our brothers, I think she older because she put a big part there. And she then bring them money come to keep. You get to me, I say she encouraged them to throw a partner, start a place, build up somewhere. I don't see that.
She had her head on her shoulder.
Huh?
She had her head on her shoulder.
Yeah. So she keep the family together. She be know, say, yo, respect your uncle to the level, you know.
Right.
You get me? And say she, even if the brother and the brother are in an argument and she come and say, boy, you know, I think you're special to live good already. It a fix. So she was like one of them person that will keep that thing there together.
Yeah.
Right.
Keep family together. So we grow up to know that too. You get to me and say, me not try going on my brother's space. Meaning like when I was in Jamaica, my mother and father went to Canada. So my mother have a shop. My mother leave the shop in my brother and me not try going in space. Him older than me, so me give him that older brother there respect. If it's something to get done, would I reach out to him and say, what you know, what you think about putting this here, so resting this here, so. Because him start become like that person they know in the yard after that generation, who pass off, who fly away. You get to me, I say my mother and my father and I live there again. So we know the kids will grow left back within the yard space and come and have kids. So my brother now, even though my sister were older than him coming like him with in my mother position based on what I explained to you about my mother.
Yeah.
So we not try to go in him space for try overthrow him or we and him have in a quarrel. I mean my brother and sister them have to live bad. Because my mother don't set it away there. So we know what it's like. If you can, you know, have that spend that quality time with family, be around family and be happy, be a family person, be good to friends. We know everything there, you know. No matter you see the world toxic and everybody toxic and artists are saying be things about friend and watch out for friend, you know. Me and one of the friends them were genuine and good.
Yeah.
And supportive and willing to go spend and willing to come chill, come link and chill and spend quality time. You get to me and say?
Yeah.
You know, me can't talk for nobody else, me can't talk for me.
So you have a youth, don't?
Me?
Yeah.
I have a son.
Not Jamaica?
Yeah.
So you think you have a real bond with him now, being in Cayman?
No.
And I mean, it seemed like you think about it as a sacrifice. I wonder if it's a sacrifice worthwhile sacrificing.
It go worth it in the long run because the best thing them can do with technology is to come in with a thing where we can video call my mother and my father and they are Canada. We can reach out to my brother and sister. We can go up on group call.
So you say
to my son, we can video call my son.
So you say technology can fill that blank or mend that
yes
absent.
Yes.
Have you been there physically?
Yes and no. Because why am I gonna say this reality.
Yeah.
And no, your physical band the way and your son would have a touch and him normally. Because he normally comes to me on weekend because me and his mother is not together. So every weekend I me normally have him. And me and him par. You get me? I say so that band there, no there.
Yeah.
But I try my best to always reach out to him, call him on the phone with him, video call him. Same thing go for my mother, same thing go for my father, same thing go for my brother and my sister. Sometimes we depend on family group call. I still support my brother if he do anything. I still support my sister if they do anything.
Yeah.
So we have to still thank God for technology.
Okay.
You get to me, I say?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But you know, say we as Caribbean people,
you
know, I mean, being away from our kids and family, you know, it ruin our life though, in a sense. You get me, I say?
Why you think
word ruin? Because it's a
Repeat what you said, Blessing?
No, I thought you said it's ruined when you're away from your, from
your... No, it's ruined of our life, the kids, them, and I mean that separation, them grow up. Because by the time you reach back to Jamaica in a brain, guess what? Your son is already a teenager. You miss out whole years in their life.
Yeah, but don't you try to fill that gap by communication as what brain
And
says by,
you know the best thing. Speak blessing. No one cut
you
you.
know, you break that gap by, as brain says, to video call, keep close contact, because I mean, it's a way of helping him too. Because when you're away, you're doing things, you can work, you can fund him financially. He will understand. But if you don't do
Um,
it during the time you're away, then
Yeah,
you go
yeah.
back, you try to make up for lost time, then the child is not gonna accept that.
but you still gotta try to make up for last time
All
because
right.
Yes,
You,
you're still gonna
you
do it,
see
but
what
in
she
the
said?
meantime, when you were there, you were still communicating. You were still, because it's something. This is a means that I have to do to help you. Because if I was there, I couldn't assist you as much as I can do when I'm here abroad.
Well,
So it all depends on the intercommunication you have, and then when you go back. You can't really make up for lost time, but you were always there. Look at me. I'm here in Jamaica, right? And there's not a minute or day, 10, 20 times I call my mom.
listen,
We keep talking,
don't
you
talk
know.
about you because you said when your parents went away and the family and you was alone in Jamaica, you didn't miss them.
No, but you were talking about then when I used to live with my parents. And my
Exactly. That's what
parents
I'm talking
migrated, I was
about.
the only one there. No, but for me, it was like, yeah, hooray, I have my space. So
mm,
it was
mhm.
different.
But
But I'm talking now
Mm-hmm.
that I'm older and the
No,
communication level
we
is
could never talk
different.
about older. We're not talking about older.
Yeah,
Blessing.
compare orange and apple right now.
No, we're not talking about older.
all
We're
right.
talking about younger.
Blessing, blessing,
You
make a point.
understand when I talk about brains?
Yes, I do. She
No,
make a
we
point.
understand what you're talking about.
No, mama,
Explain
understand.
things to me now,
Yeah,
please.
because she said something where she said
Mm-hmm.
he will understand.
You will
And
understand.
yeah, he will understand. And trust me, he will. Me go tell you why.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the other day,
Yeah.
you know when my brother say him have two grandmother and two grandfather.
Mm-hmm.
So him I mean say grandfather and grandmother upon his mother side and grandfather and grandmother upon my side.
Mm-hmm.
Now him that rest in him brain, just like we have to teach him about them ABC 1, 2, 3. When him go to school, the only time he might be feel down or so is when him and his mother maybe have it out. Him
Mm-hmm.
feel like say he can remember when them and his mother have it out and him feel like say the role against them. So
Yeah.
then so them a pre say my father so I can't there here for cushion me.
Yeah.
Mhm.
When him there at school and him see like couple of him friends him father turn up,
Yeah.
him a pre say my
No
dad
joy.
him a think say my daddy should there here too. But look
Yeah.
here, him can still have a daddy conversation with his friends
Mm-hmm.
to know that, oh, I talked to my father on the phone last night, and
Right.
my daddy buy me a bicycle, and my daddy buy me a cake for my birthday because the communication we and him have. What
Yeah.
if daddy did dead? You don't think that he have to grow and understand that daddy passed away?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
With
But
him.
that is not dead.
Good, but daddy
Right.
circumstances make daddy they overseas at work.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, can me I go teach you something about a child.
Mm-hmm.
You can bring the best KFC and the best pizza and the best ice cream
Mm-hmm.
to give your child.
Mm-hmm.
And when he eat that and do it out, he's only thinking about a next KFC, Burger
Right.
King, and ice cream for
Mm.
next day. And I remember nothing about that. But me I tell you what them I go always remember.
Yeah.
I go
Time we
always
spend
remember
together.
the time when my daddy spent together. I go
Exactly.
and daddy take me to the park. I go always remember say me and daddy communicate, me and daddy have a
That
bond.
bonding, that
Communication.
bonding.
You can't live for the communication.
There's no
Mhm.
there's no form of communication like physical communication. And I care what you guys want to say. There's no form of communication. There's no
Yeah,
technology
but
until I can push my hand through this device and
Mm.
hug and you can hug your family, hug your kids or whatever.
but sometimes all
Yes.
the circumstances let
Yeah,
us have to migrate.
yeah, I agree. I
But
agree.
what you
Circumstances.
do all when you migrate, you keep the communication open, the
Mhm.
communication channel open. You keep. you keep it going forward, just like even in a relationship. You understand?
Relationship.
You keep it going.
Relationship. That is the reason why I'm not into no more long distance relationship.
Me and you have me and you have one, and we are gonna use it as a guinea
You
pig.
name
And
long
that well,
distance.
me and you gonna have one relationship.
Never we have that
That
conversation.
way we can
Shot,
easily more educate people on whatever. Me
short,
and you gonna have one.
short
You hear me,
distance,
Brian?
long distance, medium distance. Anything you're running from
No,
the
I don't run from in the
no,
brain.
we are not. Give me a chance.
Yeah.
Give me a chance.
Yeah.
Anything that turn your mind or change your mind or break your mind or
Mm-hmm.
mess your mind or you not have nothing to do with long distance relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Believe me, it's in the medium one and it's in the short one.
Right.
And
No,
when you got the grill.
no, but
Two,
guess what, brain? I mean, I believe that if we're in a relationship, we should be same place.
no,
No,
good.
no,
Wait.
Mm-hmm.
Good. I'm going to go back on the child and the man and thing. I
Yeah.
don't have a problem with that being here, the child down in Jamaica and such. The problem that I have with this both topic with the child or you and your partner will be same place
Mm-hmm.
is when you're there foreign and you're there foreign for 5-6 years
Mm-hmm.
and the two of you not working together
Mm-hmm.
to visit each other or to make the woman come with what is. Uno
right.
not work together. You just there for 5 years. She did this and you just live. And when the woman cheat, you want mad or kill yourself. Or when the man cheat, they want to take them life.
Look here, like for example, she's in Jamaica, or are you there Jamaica and she there America, or vice versa.
Mm-hmm.
And remember, you only get one vacation,
Mm-hmm.
so you're seeing her 2 times for a week, 2 times
Be
for a
here.
year. You think that's good enough?
No,
Because
it's not good enough, but there's nothing you
understanding.
can do. And I'm saying nothing
Right.
wrong with the long distance.
No, and I'm saying, for example, even here, remember that you're here, and for example, if you never live with Pinky, then Pinky there Jamaica,
Mm-hmm.
you get one vacation for the year, only 2 years. So if you're here for 9 years or 10 years, out of that 10 year, you're only seeing her, or sometime you might be seeing her.
18 times.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, but yes, I understand what you say.
I mean,
But
yeah.
you know, I understand what you say. But what I'm saying
Yeah.
is, what you say, fair enough.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with long distance relationship.
It's not about being afraid to get cheated or nothing, but I'm just saying that
Yeah,
that distance kind of cause division and
I agree.
yeah.
I agree, but me I said the
Because
only
maybe
problem.
that relationship not meant to be. Because you're supposed to understand if both of you have something, like for example, you're in Cayman and she in Jamaica, right? Y'all work on a try to build a house, y'all go back and forth whatever time. This is my version of it. I wouldn't have a problem with it. If I can get to come visit you, fine when you come, whatever. But we're doing things together. We are bonding stuff together. Then I don't see where there should be a problem. Even if me I see you once a year.
Well,
Because circumstances, whatever we could achieve, you couldn't do it while the both of us are there in Jamaica.
Well, bro, nothing is wrong with long distance relationship. What is the problem is when the two party not working and to make us be together. So if you're there, Cayman, and if you say if you go down once a year or twice a year, for out of the 9 years. And the two you're not trying to make your woman get one permit to come here, bro. Come on. Anything
no, but look here now. That's what I'm tell you say. I mean, all of that separate our families because, for example, if you get a permit to come here and then you got your kids in Jamaica same way, so you're actually one parent leave and then both parents also leave. You get what I'm saying? So it's actually a breakdown in family, and it's like the system is set like that.
Yes, all right. Yes, all right. Yes, it can be a breakdown in family, but what I'm saying is right. Me understand what I say. It makes sense, and that is true. There's no wrong answer to this. It is true. We'll look on it that way here. It's when you as a man and you see where the family can go apart.
That's all, Joy.
Joy, no, me finish from.
See, it's when you is a man, it's
Yeah.
when you see where the family can go apart.
Yeah.
Your job is to fix that, to get that patch quickly. Meaning, we only, majority, I tell you, we'll get up on it. There's people where did I live way before me and you, bro.
Yeah.
Where most things never did exist. No technology never there around. Them never have no. Them never have the phone for can video call, bro.
You cannot then in a travel and them not live. Just like you said, 10 people in a 1 year and then what
And
live.
it was okay.
And the man gone for 6 months. And he have to go on one telephone booth, go call to get to the kids. Or get to him woman, I have to do that maybe I'll once a month.
Right.
Right? Now, what me I say, see, when you is a man, we're not supposed to be out here every day, get up and just hungry just to make money alone.
Yeah.
And we just want to build up a house. And life is just about that because through your woman under one roof, she okay, and through me I said money will give me youth, it's okay. It cannot be. The family is apart. But if you can try to fix that as quick as possible, you can get them together. Just like if you're in America, say you go to America, boom, within 3 years you're married and your papers come through. When you think you start to think, no, you start to think, say you go file for your son because you want to fix the patch as early as possible.
Right.
The only problem I have with it is when you as the man, or you're just living your life, and you do not feel to make the way to make it the patch fix as quick as possible, both for your wife or your kid, your child. So you just there for 9 years and just like back and forth, and just feel like all is well.
But again to brain, what if you realize even in the Caribbean here, not just the Caribbean, look overall, we see that mostly affect where we have to separate from our family.
Bro, that affect all nation.
No, we're in the Caribbean. Because if you look, when the Chinese then come to Jamaica, and the Indians then, you see them mostly bring their family down.
All right, but tell you how your son. Your son like when a black man cuss, like a black man doing something, you hear him say, like you hear him just say, a Jamaican alone stay say, Or me tell you something, man, the Chinese them have bad mind of them too. Them hypocrite. We know. And they still, even though you see them come with their family, there's still somebody get left behind.
Yeah, yes.
There's still something broken because if the husband have to stay at China and run one business and him say the technology, and the woman have to come at Jamaica come run the supermarket, the wholesale. What you think about him? He might go do him technology work and she do it so, and then them still meet up and them meeting up terms. And that not stop. But you see thing with Chinese, you don't really find them with a state of mind about cheating.
Right.
Them more look and see them partner as a business partner more than just a relationship partner.
No, the thing is, definitely them people, then some of them go without land because they're thinking about generation and wealth.
Exactly.
But guess what now? Life wasn't built like that. God never built life like that. Yeah, we're family together and all they're thinking about is just wealth.
And money.
And long term, because I don't really believe in long term. I believe in no to because there's no such thing as long term.
You hear that, Joy?
No, I not agree with that.
No, why I say no? No, you have to agree if you disagree. Why I say I believe in no, because whatever time lasts, you can never get back what time lasts.
Yes, listen. What on the brains? Hold your brush. When you talk like that, Oli, that is when you don't, during the time of the 9 years, you not communicate, you not do the things that you're supposed to have done to communicate, keep in touch, whatever. Then when that 9 years come and then you have to go back, then that's where our guilt is on you.
No, I'm not talking about.
So you can't, me not say you, we just a generally speak.
Actually, that 9 years and something, you're totally off because we don't know where the 9 years they come from.
It can be because you keep the communication there open. The only reason that you guys are together.
Apparently, you're not listening to me, blessings. I'm not talking about 9 years.
Yeah, I'm talking about long term.
About 9 years. I'm talking about long term.
And no.
Because we tend to think that, for example, I've seen people come here and working, and they're working, thinking long term, and and building a foundation in Jamaica, a strong foundation. You know what that lady, I saw one of my auntie friend, you know what she gonna go do? She's building a big house in Jamaica and, you know, neglecting herself and working towards having a good foundation in Jamaica. When she went down, she went straight to the hospital. And she never spent a night in that house.
Yeah, me know a lady.
You know why that? Because she wasn't living. She was only thinking long term. She wasn't living.
Yeah, she would. Yeah, so he must say she does live for those accomplish her goal while she has sick.
Right. So that's why I said I don't really believe in long term. I believe in no. You live life now.
But look here now.
Yeah. So people might, I mean, everybody have their own opinion, but for me,
you have a thing with them call now. You have a thing when you call him long term. So listen now.
Yeah.
You can't go around now and you can't go around long term. Because why?
Long term is business. You get me I say? You say in a long term this is going to yield a lot of investment. Your investment are going to yield in a couple of years. That's long term. But for life, there is no such thing as long term.
All right, but Devon, look here. As we say, you can't get back time.
Yeah,
exactly. You cannot get it back.
No.
But if you can't get it back, there's always greater time ahead. So if you miss out, so listen. If you have to come work for 2 years to make some money, and you miss out 2 years of your child life, and you come buy a car, you build up a nice place, and you start a business, and you say, you know what, I go back to Jamaica because the money I can start the business and you go to Jamaica, go do what you do. You see, for that 2 years, they miss out time life, bro. And you and him disappear up and down, and greater time become ahead of them, even them 2 years they were pass.
There is no greater time than the time now. For me, there is no greater time than now.
So you're trying to say, what you're saying, that the next 5 years from now won't be a greater time for you?
No, I'm not keep looking back in our past.
The thing is, you just have to live now. That's what. And brain, from what I've seen now in life, you know, when I come here, how much people know dead at Jamaica?
Yeah, that's
crazy
true.
amount of youths. And they have long-term plans. But there is no such thing as long-term. There's just no.
Yeah, but we don't want.
There is no guarantee.
We don't want to use debt as a terminology. We don't want to use debt as a terminology.
Put it this way then. There is no guarantee of long-term. You get me? I say there's no guarantee.
It's sad level, Wally. We just have talk.
It's about sad. It's about reality.
No, but no, Devon. No.
So saying this to say that you have no to spend with your family, no to live with your family, no to do what you're doing. Do it now. Don't say, okay, I'm gonna do it 10 years from now.
You realize the other day when you and Howen them and the G them link up on a dance and Reggie, right?
Yeah, we didn't say we are going to Jamaica, we're going to do that.
Yeah, listen where my son Wally.
Continue, Brain.
All right. I don't know if you read the comment under that section. Like I make a comment there. I make a comment.
Yeah, me see your comment and I'm reply. I don't remember exactly what I think I reply.
Yeah, but the comment I make.
You make 2 comments, rather.
Yeah, I make 2 comments. I make one when I say what the NSC because the G are dancing and
then
I like to see when brethren and friends can link up, dance, enjoy themselves. We don't only want to do this when somebody die.
Right.
So I make sure make that comment there because for true, bro.
Yeah.
Everybody in the world busy doing what them doing. And also only when somebody die, people come together.
Yeah.
Family embrace family.
Yes.
Family support family. You're not supposed to be like that. We're supposed to enjoy life now. We're supposed to link up as a bridge and get it done now.
Yeah, we're working together and we not spend no time together. Just like we not spend no time together. So actually, you know, it's been a long time I haven't went out and have that much fun. And the guys were always around me.
I have a salute upon that because you know why I have a salute no?
Yeah. No joy.
Uno dead every day I do work and thing.
Yeah.
And it's like as I say, every man business about bills.
Right.
But them want to set in a Jamaica and them not do it for 9 years, 10 years, 12 years.
Yeah.
Nobody taking the time out to embrace each other.
And to live.
But live, part, have fun.
Yeah.
You get to me and say, yeah, right now, me I show you what you do. Right now, between me, where you just do. You know, so you can start all a plan out some trip. Me like bridging and bridging.
Yeah.
A plan trip together and say, what you know? Beck we go Trinidad. Beck we run go over Cuba.
Look at that. Just
It's
that
a
time.
boys thing, yeah.
Nice guy, they want to do it every Friday night now.
Yeah, so you see it. Because the man them feel free up, them pulse feel free.
Yeah.
And it relaxes them mentally.
But me say something to you,
Yeah.
Devon. Let me say something to you, Devon. I mean, I tell you what cause this.
Yeah.
This division and our part, society and greed, and if you post up that your family in Jamaica will say, watch him. Him there foreign in a club. He might waste time, and if you don't get for bill, nothing. You is a nobody, you is a waste man. So it's like every man does there with is a rat race just for bill for please people.
For chase money, because you can't make enough money, you know.
Thank you. Just for chase money.
You can, because you say you're gonna spend, or they say you're gonna squander money by going out. How much you're gonna have before you can squander some? You can't have enough before you can squander some.
Because you have to go and live.
You can never have enough, you know.
Yeah, things have to get care of, bills have to pay, things have to come out, right?
Yeah.
They make sense.
Yeah, you can never have enough money. You can never.
Yeah, but the man them keep it up, man. I'm gonna tell you something, brother. Rose, you do your blogging. Yeah, the man them plan trip. Same as on the plan say a man say them go down December. We can come together and say watch you know. You know, so we are go one of them we are got Barbados, we are got Bahamas. And just buy with ticket and go as bridging to bridging. And
I want to tell you say the youth them really I feel good if you know say it was my what I put my idea. Yeah. For us to go out and I feel good.
I love that.
Because now that we even go out, it's like everybody even know them by their name and stuff like that. You get me?
I really think, man.
You know, but it was fun, real fun. No makeup.
Yeah.
Plan. It was no script. You get what I'm saying? We really have fun together, and it kind of and we going out. It's like we work different company, different people, but it's a band there.
Yeah. And I still co-worker. See them, and I see them feel that, yeah.
It's a band there now.
I saw it for go, man. I like that, man.
Yeah.
So you know, do more right.
Yeah.
Because you know something, Ole and Brains.
Yeah.
When I first looked at it, I didn't, because I've never heard him spoke about Russian, and the first thing came to my mind. I said to myself, "Maybe that's Brain Boss," because I've never seen a picture of you.
Oh,
but then by him further and talking,
you will see picture of Brain Boss still. Or video.
Video, yeah.
If you missed that,
I never have the time to really go down into things.
Well, you missed that one.
I'm just telling you what I've seen and what came to my mind.
Yeah. But even Russian, just like you see him, he's such a cool dude.
Quiet.
Too quiet too. Just simple.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everybody have them personality. Yes, that's fine.
Yeah, and that's where it come in because everybody have a different personality.
Yeah, man. I want to see more and more of this right across the world. In the church, in the community, them brethren link up and go enjoy themselves and go up on trip together and go fly out together. Because watch out, a man rather book a vacation overseas with a female than for book one with him brethren.
Yeah.
That's true.
And look here now, him and him brethren with a makeup,
Yeah.
And buy them ticket and I'm rather pay everything out time pocket.
No, Jaru no single. No try.
Him rather pay everything out time pocket for him for female and him just to stay.
Jaru look like him married.
And you know the worst thing about life. So I'm not majority of the time when most of them women are run gone. Who you think you can go back to a jar with her, have a drink with her, par with her, roll go one country. A bridging. It's a bridging. You end up go link up back and you him touch the road.
Yeah.
You see me? So we need to stop up the narrative of me believe that you have more good people out in the world than bad. It's just the bad exposed more. And
right.
And
the bad is highlighted more.
good, and society push this in our face and push this down upon we for we have this fear.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You get to me? So it's like if me even the run the deaf and it's like me I look for see you slip up one day.
Right. You can't lift a guard up.
You get to me? I say,
You
yeah,
have to have a guard up.
yeah, man. You have whole for good people out there, man, family and bridging, man, and things.
Yeah.
Say, man.
But and you see thing too. People say they not trust people and all of that, but in life it's come well with energy.
Mm-hmm.
And you know when you go around people, you will feel their energy.
Yeah,
So what about me? You feel my energy, Holy?
And when I meet you in person and I shake your hand, and so we will feel the energy.
Yeah.
Me now make you meet me then.
No worries, me find anywhere you're there.
Hey, inside my cat one way ticket, you know, can me go Africa. I
Just-
play it over and over and over.
And have a joy. Okay.
Yes, Joy, me feel you. Believe me, Joy, I really feel you.
I saw
Yes.
God. I saw God. I go bet the whole of we can meet up at Jamaica, man. Everybody
God,
pan the
God.
Yeah.
But then I go do it when I gone back to United States.
No worries, we are come there too.
Not a problem.
So Jai is in Jamaica now?
No man,
Joy,
Joy.
No,
is
bless-
here, man.
No, not Jai. Blessing. You're in Jamaica now?
Still, baby. And I
Wow.
count down, and I get sad.
Yeah.
How long you don't been to Jamaica?
Say what?
How long now you don't been to Jamaica?
I've been to Jamaica almost every year. The only time I haven't been to Jamaica was when COVID. I
Okay.
didn't come to Jamaica for 2 years, but
She gonna do-
almost every chance that I get, I'm here in Jamaica. But my type of thing always carry me all over the world, you know. But anytime I can interject and come Jamaica, I'm here.
Okay, nice. Love that. Hope you enjoy yourself and you be safe and thing, you know.
Yeah, man. Me been say me knock on wood. Me know fi shuckle the thing.
All right. Yeah. And I hope you get a Jamaican husband.
Yeah,
Me I wait for Wooly.
yeah.
All right.
I make sure to get I'm a hook her up, man.
Out me up.
Yeah. You know them big hook there?
Yeah, you know them fish hook,
Yeah.
line and sinker. You
Right.
name it.
Make
Yeah,
sure
I remember saying one
But
way.
the man have to go wait about 10 years, you know, before he get anything out of cookie jar.
well, you will say that no. You will say that no. You will say that no. But
Blessed, I tell you already, you know, in time your box muddy way. You must sweep off your foot quicker than you think, man.
And when you look, me just stand up in the church. Here comes the bride,
Yeah, man.
all dressed in black.
yeah, Joyce, you can't get all of fire. She's gonna take all of fire.
You know, that's how you say.
Joy, when you
Yeah,
get very
Africa.
sure you can manage your fire. Yeah, cool.
See, one blessing is a blessing thing she is.
I
Boy.
don't be attack a Jai.
A Jai, people say one Jai, you think she easy.
You think he good?
Well, they
Well,
might
now
know a
that's
thing going on.
Yeah,
Me
man.
not understand how it was they no hook up in a Cayman, it was in the Cayman. Me not know. They might carry some secret affair where we don't know about.
Well, for people there can do that to blessings.
So never knows a Jai that came on also.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Joy,
man.
yeah, man.
I think when she speak, like she speak of when she were in Cayman.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you saw all the subscriber and I came. I'm gonna meet all of them neither, cause you saw one late on the late. You know, you're a few good while now.
But look like I look like the main man do like I really.
Hello?
Really do okay?
I do the video in work and so.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you must say. Okay. We
No,
link Jai.
At one point it was Russian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never know.
Yeah, man. Russian not do it too.
I know.
Yeah.
I saw you going in everything are just persistent and consistency. It win by end of the day, you know.
Yeah.
So
If you love what you do, you have to be successful.
oh yeah.
You're doing it from the heart.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because trust me, I invest a lot in this.
Yeah. But me not see a turn up one Thursday.
Eh?
Me not see
You're good at
like
it.
the other Thursday. What happened?
Oh, that Thursday. No, one Thursday we miss out.
Yeah, you did the
I
turn
mean,
up.
with the mystery woman.
No, man, no. I had some things to do. And me reach home. I had to work and reach home late.
Yeah, I believe you, man. I believe you. Blessed
Stop
easy.
lie. That's so like Johnny in there with the mystery woman. Top of night.
No, blessing.
It's mystery woman have him locked down.
I couldn't turn up that
Johnny.
Thursday.
So early.
Yeah, too early.
It's too early.
I said, come on, life, things happen, you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
I
Why
would just
want to know who that mystery woman is? I'm so curious. That's me can't taste it.
A mystery is a mystery, and a man is just a man.
I'm a piece of brain boss now, you know.
No what?
You don't know.
Mystery woman.
Yeah, Brain.
Wait, someone know, blessed.
I feel you know who are the mystery.
You don't know if I tell you, man.
I feel you know who are mystery woman.
If me didn't know, me that tell you.
Oh, you don't tell me?
Yeah.
So you don't tell me my number unless I go code it.
You that code it, man.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Oh,
Joy.
no, Joy asks if you live East or Bradenton. No, Brain live at town, Joy.
Yeah, town.
You used to live at West Bay, now in the town.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brain is in town now. Yeah. But you know, say Brains, you know, book up Brain so easy.
yeah, for sure.
Because Brains now walk and take bus and all that. You know, see.
Yeah.
A lot of people here, you will not butt them up on the road. So
yeah, because sometimes I don't see even Devon for long.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
So that's the thing. We not broke up at the bus stop or anything like that. So people might believe so Cayman is small, but people there you don't see them for the longest while. Yeah.
So near yet so far.
Joyce said she had
a
mystery woman. Yeah.
We know that, Joy.
Okay.
All right, do the bless upon yourself.
Yeah, I'm going in the live of a show. Big up on yourself.
Lord, that's what I always eat.
That part. No worries.
Keisha.
I guess Robert Keisha for work.
Yeah.
Keisha so jump on, man.
Yeah. It's almost 11 o'clock now, and I'm still going to cook. I cook breakfast right now.
Mm-hmm.
So where you there? Still at Cayman or are you in Africa?
I'm in Africa.
Okay. And I'll come there, you know.
Well, Africa rise up in a defense, so
yeah.
Time to fly go there.
Yeah, exactly. We're all going there, blessings. Like it or not.
Except me, baby. Except me. I'll stay right here looking at you guys.
We're gonna tie you up, carry you. We're gonna carry you.
Me.
Yes.
Me.
Yeah. So anyhow, peeps, big up on yourself. Thanks you all for liking and sharing and commenting and subscribing and keep joining. Have yourself a wonderful week.
I'm gonna say have yourself a Merry Christmas.
No, and I appreciate you guys always coming. Enough love and respect. Yeah.
Love you too. Brain Boss.
Until next time.
Okay.
Peace out.
Bye everybody.